Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get into it, boys.
Welcome back.
You know what? You know what? You're doing
Welcome
the intro.
back. How are you guys? Good to have you back. Like, comment, subscribe. I've never done this before.
1 6 stop.
Is it recording? Yeah, leave that. I
I've
like
been
that.
live for about 73
What
minutes.
is it? Like, comment, share, and subscribe because this is the only way I get to eat every week, guys.
Yeah.
And make sure you click the bell notification to be notified when we post.
Please. Otherwise, I'm not gonna eat this week, and that's on you guys who are watching us. We got Sui. How are you today, Sui?
You know what?
Happy Monday.
It's a pleasure not to be in the driver's seat today, guys.
Happy Monday,
bro.
boys.
I'm drained, man.
Monday,
I'm drained.
yeah.
And for you, Adam?
Today, my week, everything.
Everything,
good, bro.
everything,
Always good.
bro.
Always
First
good.
time-
First time you work from home in a
Always
while?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never... Bro, these fucking trains are...
Oh,
Crazy.
Bro, from 7 to 7:40, there wasn't a train.
nah.
Yeah.
And that rocks you,
From
bro.
Holsworthy, I think they've been targeting the...
Do you catch it from Glenfield? Like the
No, from
the airport line?
Yeah, the airport line.
Yeah.
And bro, by the time I got home, and it's hard to work from home, bro, when you're in sort of construction, sort of.
Yeah.
Like my role's not as difficult. Like I'm in project management, so I'm not on the ground. I'm not part of the site team.
Yeah.
But I'm on site, part of the delivery team, and like you want to action something instead of just
very hard.
jumping straight
Very
on
hard.
site. People think, get on the... I don't like that, bro. I like to go
No,
do
but I
things
think it's
myself.
less serious when you say it on the phone. When
what
you're in
a-
front of him, like, bro, 1, 2.
It just takes a lot longer, bro, and you don't do it yourself, and you got to make sure and send me photos and show me. You know what I mean?
Still gotta go check again anyway. Afterwards.
Yeah,
bro. Like
that's a
tomorrow-
problem.
and that's exactly. That's a problem. Tomorrow will be 10 times more as hectic as it would have been because I was at home today. So
I can
So you
never
didn't get a lot
imagine
done?
working from home.
I did all I did all invoicing and progress claims and stuff. I did shit that I've been pushing to the side.
Admin, all your admin shit.
Yeah, correct. But I'm not a fan of working from home.
Shit you need a wife for.
You know what? Yeah. You know
Hey,
what?
it's get Adam a wife week.
You know what it is. You know what it is, bro. Because I'm in a routine. It's like when I skip a
Broke it
haircut.
up.
And your routine, when you get to an age and your routine's sort of, this is how my routine is, and something sort of comes out of the blue.
It shocks you. It's like a
Yeah,
shock.
I probably got to guess. I got to start to sort of learn how to adapt. But
Throws his retrograde down.
That's
and
like me when I
stars
stopped working. When you stop working for bro, I work 6 days a week, whatever. But when you stop from COVID, you slow down a bit. Bro, it just rocks me, bro. I actually don't want to go to work the next day, but I need it. Like I want to get it. I want to step out of this shit routine and get it. But it's just fucking hard, bro.
Happy
Oh,
Monday,
yeah.
boys. What a weekend of sport we had.
We don't ask Thinker
Beautiful
how he is, bro.
TK's happy.
He
chapping, man.
hosted today.
Yeah, he did.
Am I hosting?
You're
today?
hosting today, bro.
Yeesh. All right, boys. I've never done this before.
So Ajiba's couch
This is the only way to get me to talk, isn't it? Get me to host.
Yeah, look, a lot of people were commenting about how quiet you were, man.
I don't have much to say.
I don't think TK's quiet. I think he's more quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Whereas me and Sui just
I'm a
fucking talk a lot of
sponge.
shit.
I'm a
Me and Adam
sponge.
yell over each other.
Yeah.
TK sits there and processes everything that's said and then gives a
looking at
response.
These guys are the same.
Fucking Arab Sydney.
Tinker's like, this is a typical fucking
No,
Arab scenario.
no. Do you know what? But all my mates have been saying to me, brother, we got to get your dictionary so you learn everything Arab.
Yeah.
When the boys start talking, I can just see you staring at the stars going, what is labne?
What's my foof? From the,
What do you mean he needs to find Sui or wife to cook him? I don't even know what you're
for admin work.
Hey, he went on Google. He googled the Mjadra Fatouche.
Like you, what is endgame? This guy, shut the fuck.
Hey, honestly, I've known memes for about 10 years. I've never heard him laugh that hard in my life, bro.
Oh, when you're googling,
Two
yeah.
God. Do you know why? Because I watched him pull his phone out and then TK dropped the comment. I just imagine this guy Googling what he's saying.
I was pulling my phone out to stay away from the conversation, bro. This guy's like, he got me a beauty.
He done it last week a little bit too.
Nah, man. Nah,
But you know when you get out of the shower and you feel like there's shit in your eyes? I feel like for the past
No,
45 minutes, there's like rocks in my eyes. It's still my head in.
Guys, did you work from home or you actually on site today?
No, but do you know when you...
Nah, he went in the backyard, got some jip rock on him.
Just to feel normal.
Bro, I feel like there's been shit in my eyes for the past 20 minutes. It's fucking annoying.
Oh, bro, listen, if you make me laugh one more time, bro, I'm going to fall asleep.
It's
It's
good,
good
eh?
energy, bro. Hey,
Your
shout
Monday
out-
went from here to here, mate.
Shout out to Yui. I want to give a shout out to you. The builder today killed my life, bro. I
I
still
thought you
love
meant
you,
the
bro.
insurance company.
I
was
love
like,
you, bro. Yui, Abdo. Yeah, my heart, brother. I want to see you tomorrow. Don't worry. We'll get them trenches done, Akhi. It's all good.
From the trenches.
He wanted the shout out. I had to give it to
Don't
him.
let me
Bro,
host. It's
talking
chaos.
about, I was about to just say that, bro. Talking about shout out to every single person, like
Wants a
out of my
shout out?
mates. Yeah, bro.
Cuz
Shout out.
if we
My
sit here
accountant-
shouting our mates
my
out,
accountant
Go
goes-
make a whole episode of shout outs.
Yeah, you got
Shout out to Adam's accountant. I don't know
No,
who
no,
you
no,
are.
no. He doesn't. Long story short, he helped me do my taxes, so he's not my official accountant. But he doesn't like people knowing I'm his accountant because he thinks I'm a fraud. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
God.
So he
We
goes.
have our fraud of the
he
week.
goes-
Yeah.
He goes. Don't submit this on my computer. They might trace down the same IP
oh,
address.
he's full fucking sus.
Proper. But yeah, shout out to him. I don't want anyone to know.
Is he proper? Because we needed the budget accountant.
Yeah, nah, bro.
Ajib is accountant.
I should start that. New firm. You're gonna send me broke for mama's shoe. We're gonna have to start cards.
But another quick shout out. One to Callum in England playing for Worthington. He scored. He's been scoring and he hit the post. I think in the 90th minute.
What a baller.
Messi did
Yeah.
the same this week, brother. So don't feel bad about
And
it.
shout out to Simon because I know he watches every week. So
And shout out to Harry. I'm gonna shout out everyone, bro.
I got no one
Yeah,
to
any
shout
shout
out.
outs before we start this, bro?
My
these
mate,
two out.
House of Pie, they just want to shout out every week.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, House of
I'll
Pie.
happily shout them out. I love
House
their
of
content.
Pie, House of Pie.
House of
What
Pie.
do they do? Have they
Pro clubs.
So they
pro
play
clubs.
FIFA Pro Clubs and then they just like
They just
they
shithouse you.
record it and then
Shithouse
they
you.
just put it up on
Pro
TikTok.
clubs is we should do a Ajib's Pro
should
clubs,
do it.
bro. It is the most fun game mode
What
you
is
can
it?
play.
What is it?
Bro, you jump
FIFA.
onto a game of FIFA, you make a team with your mates, and you all pick a position,
Yeah.
and you create a player,
They always roast the CDM.
and you go play in that position.
Oh, and you. Well.
and you
okay.
play with your like you can play with 11 boys and 11 people in different positions, all playing in a team.
11 controllers.
11 controllers.
Yeah, be at home on your own PlayStation,
Yeah,
whatever,
online.
and then just
So it's
do
a
it.
fucking
any
rule,
random
but
I've done it. I've done a 10
That'd be
v
fun
10.
as
I've
fuck.
done a 10 v 10. It was
Oofed.
10 versus 10 players.
That's
It was-
fucking
That's
crazy.
chaos.
It was it was absolute chaos. Red card galore. But anyway, we're digressing.
Let's go.
So, what a weekend of sport we had. First and foremost, I just want to talk about the Formula One.
It's the first
Wow.
thing on our agenda today.
Huge.
The Formula One, it was a good race on the weekend. Actually, I really, really enjoyed it.
Really
It was
good
a-
race.
It was a very good race.
Really good race.
You had some big names starting from the back of the grid. I think it was
Rightfully
Verstappen, Leclerc. What was the actual penalties? Like, what was? What were they for?
Honestly, bro, I've not been to Formula One this weekend, so I couldn't tell you. I'm just assuming it's power units.
I think it was power units.
assuming.
Yeah, I think
No,
Don't
it
quote
was.
me.
It definitely was.
it was power units.
Yeah.
But Hamilton crashing out.
Did you see that?
Did you
was
see
so
the
happy.
crash?
Did you see it?
I was so happy.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
See, there you go. What did you say 2 weeks
What?
ago? You liked him.
What?
Didn't you say you
Nah,
liked
nah,
him?
but like,
No.
I want a different winner, cuz. Even Verstappen pissed me off now. He won again, cuz. Straight
Nah,
up. I wanna
he's-
know
Yeah,
what's-
that's because
a goat.
Ferrari's
Verstappen's
dropping
a
the
goat.
ball,
I love
bro.
Verstappen. I love him.
You
I
know
love
what?
him.
I don't hate Hamilton. I just wanted to be in it.
I don't like
I just
him.
want it to be different.
But his reaction to the
No, you know
the
what?
incident-
He reacted well. He said like it's my fault, whatever. So
They both reacted well. So Alonso initially on the radio was like, "This guy's a fucking
That's
idiot.
adrenaline, but
He only knows how to start first and race first."
Yeah,
which I found funny.
Do
It is funny.
Do you know? Do you know what Sui needs to? You know what you need to watch? Type in like the top 5 or top 10 takeovers. You know when they take over
Yeah,
around
yeah,
the
yeah.
bends,
And just watch them?
And bro, and he,
I love
his
that-
commentary. It's amazing.
And through goes
Amazing.
Lewis Hamilton.
Like
Fuck
that
me
that takeover.
Yeah.
That sort of montage will G you the fuck up because you watch Formula One from the outside in. This is to our audience who are not massive on the Formula One. You watch from the outside in. Okay, it's a race, but once you get into the commentary, the positioning,
No, I like that. I like
how
that.
much goes into
I
just
don't-
one corner and how one corner
very,
can win
very-
you a whole race.
It's very
But the guy's
specific.
driving doing this.
Mate, it's huge. It's huge.
Bro.
I can't even hold a Macca's cup and drive at the same time
Bro,
and change gears,
the
brother.
amount of buttons they have to press, fucking overtake button on, overtake button off, freaking
Get the
crazy.
diff right.
diff, the
It's
differential
crazy, bro.
chain, bro.
I think
like,
there's
that's
so
good.
much to it,
You know
bro.
they adjust their diff as they drive and as they come into
Every
turns.
single
They
corner.
adjust
I'm
their
not
diff
surprised. That's fucked.
on the steering wheel.
Like
It's-
how like on the ball do you have to be for that?
Very,
bro,
very.
your
And you
It's
reaction.
all
someone's-
reactions.
And you got someone's like so, you know you're behind the computers and that, and you got someone in that fucking car, bro.
do
you
you
gotta
know?
take
So
responsibility.
do you know how important their body weight is?
Yeah.
everything?
It
Yeah,
is-
everything.
Mate,
like
when you're
every 10
racing, way
kilos,
less
So much. There is so much to Formula
But
One.
I heard Leclerc. You want to dive in? You want to get into
Leclerc?
Leclerc got
Man,
pumped, bro.
Ferrari, what the
That's my boy,
hell?
cuz. Hey, that's my free, my boy, brother.
But Ferrari haven't been the best for the past 5 years.
But this year,
They
bro,
have the
There
car.
he is,
They
there
have
correct,
the car.
correct.
They're
But
run-
I'm saying for the past 5 years they've been
Of
not the
course.
best.
Yeah.
You know
Since
what I mean?
since Vettel left Ferrari, it hasn't been the same.
Yeah,
but that's
they've
around the
been on
time
decline.
regulations got changed. 2011. That's when they dropped the ball as well. Like I think they're just trying to find their car and
But
adjust. and
what's going wrong there? Is
Brother,
it strategy?
It's that guy with the glasses, bro. Straight
I
away.
think it's just
fraud,
short
brother.
on confidence, man.
But they're driving well. Sainz and Leclerc aren't driving bad.
I don't think it's a shot of confidence. You know, when a
not the
club or a
drivers.
team is so high for so long that when they sort of start to drop off the ball, criticism.
It becomes worrying.
Correct. Not worrying,
For
but
other people from the outside world.
there's a lot of criticism. Correct.
yeah.
It's like Melbourne Storm or
Ferrari,
Man City.
But the
You know
frustrating
what I
thing
mean?
with them this year is they've got the tools.
Correct. Yeah.
They've got the tools. Like,
It's there. Like,
So now it's expectation.
now, but
There's
you're letting
all-
you're letting Red Bull just run away with
Correct.
it.
Yeah.
it's actually a boring actual
Season.
F1 title race.
Correct.
Like, if you think
I
about
agree,
back
I
to
agree.
last year, whether you like Lewis Hamilton, you don't like Lewis Hamilton. How good was last year? Because
neck and
last
neck.
year was neck and neck, and then you had the Silverstone debacle.
You gotta
and then
take
from
some
there
competition.
on, you had
Yeah, but Verstappen
doing-
still dominated, and he always will dominate.
No,
you know
no,
what I mean?
but
Like-
even
didn't
that, but
dominate,
that, it went down to the wire.
He shouldn't have won.
Like, come on, it
He
went down
should've
to the
won.
last race. Whether you like Hamilton, you
The-
don't. I'm
the
not saying
FIA.
take out your goggles. I'm just saying, as a spectacle itself, last season was fucking one of the best like title.
Correct.
runs.
Yeah. Because it was so close.
Yeah,
Because it was so close and someone
Yeah.
actually
It
finally
was
challenged
close.
Hamilton.
In the first half of the season, it was like Red Bull, and then fucking Mercedes did some upgrades to the car, and then the whole tide just switched. in.
Changed, correct.
Hamilton just started reeling in points. Obviously,
What about Hamilton in Brazil when he started last?
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
25 grid, 20. He went back 20 places.
From he was
plus-
last.
Yeah, bro.
So in qualifying, they took 15 places off him, and then on the grid they took 10 places off him. So he was
Has to start last.
dead
Yeah.
last.
What the
and he
fuck?
won.
Got up to
And he won the
14th,
race.
I
He's a
think.
gun.
I think that's he broke some sort of record there. I don't think anyone's done that from that position
From
before.
20th to first.
No one. I don't think. No.
I don't
I don't know much
yeah,
history,
it
so
was-
I don't think.
History-
I'm just gonna
history.
assume.
This isn't like my footy history. My F1 history is a bit.
But that
No,
race,
my fun history is not
yeah.
the best either.
Yeah.
But that race, so Hamilton in Brazil from 20th to first, one of the best drives you ever.
What's
witnessed.
your favorite grid? What's your favorite race?
Tell me, you like this one?
Track.
Yeah.
Spa's good.
Look, I like Silverstone because of the atmosphere it comes
Wow.
with as well.
Where's that in
especially-
America?
Nah,
Nah,
UK.
No,
UK.
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 So
That's Hamilton's fucking home ground.
because of like the atmosphere it comes with.
Mo-
I think the track is crazy. as well.
Monaco's just elite.
I hate
I
Monaco.
hate Monaco.
What?
As
The
a-
most
to
boring
watch
race.
Monaco, I hate Monaco.
Shout out, what
but
a
the
fucking
spec-
lifestyle.
but
You
the
love the
spectacle-
lifestyle.
yeah, the
The
spectacle.
That's what I like.
Conor McGregor was on a yacht watching it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what
that-
they can't get rid of it because of the marketability.
It's for the people, really. It's
It
really
makes them the most money by
Because-
far.
because of the marketability.
Is it,
yeah.
You know what? I think it's the highest grossing race. I'd have to look.
It
look
would be,
into
bro,
it.
like-
But Monaco
everything's
tickets.
inflated.
Yeah, tickets for it.
Nah, it's yeah. I'd probably say Spa. It's probably my favorite track wise. Monza and Spa.
Yeah,
Monza, like you
I
can't.
love Monza.
Yeah,
Monza's crazy.
No,
as well.
mine's Silverstone, but just because I just know that the UK just
They
absolutely
love anything, bro. They
love
love it.
It's
Yeah,
the home ground of F1.
It's
as well.
huge,
Yeah,
correct,
it's
yeah.
massive.
I think the atmosphere in UK for anything's fucking crazy.
But
bro.
Bro, you go watch like even Super League. Like I know we have a
footy,
proper
yeah.
the footy here and the atmosphere here, but you watch a Super League game, bro. They're all going
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
I think
they're very
packing out
passionate.
it's part of their
and-
culture.
And
Sport is
especially
part of
their
their
own.
culture.
Like Hamilton's one of their own.
yeah.
Yeah.
George Russell's
He's
one of their
elite,
own.
yeah.
They had Button as one of their own. Like they've produced world champion
What was
after
that
world
guy?
champion.
That movie Rush.
Hunt,
James Hunt.
James
Hunt.
Yeah, James Hunt.
They've had a lot of top drivers. Do you know what? The UK's got the most driver deaths in the Formula One as well.
Most
Yeah,
world champions as well. I'm pretty sure.
Most world champions and most dead drivers.
Yeah.
It's wild. But I mean, do you see Verstappen or Red Bull being challenged by Ferrari at all?
Nah,
Not this year.
Verstappen, I reckon you can give him the
Because
cup.
the goal was
for
like
now.
how much seconds? Like,
20 something.
bro, I
seconds,
literally
yeah.
turned it off after that. I'm like, yeah.
20
I think it's a combination of a well engineered car, a well engineered team, and
The team's the
and
big part.
for me
Relentless
he's
driver.
he's
He's a
elite.
fucking-
He's a
He's
world
elite.
class driver.
He is
He
elite.
doesn't care what's in front of him, bro.
Have
You know what he is?
have you heard an interview with him? He is probably the most hungry
Yeah.
athlete you will ever listen to.
I told him he's
The
Ronaldo.
irony, you know what it is? The irony is Verstappen in a way is what Lewis was at his age.
correct.
Like that's what it is. And now it's if it wasn't for
fading?
Mercedes, you'd say Verstappen would probably get to 7 easy.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what? He might.
But
It's
Mercedes
too
not going to
early
let
to
it go.
Nah.
They're not
Nah,
going to
they're
let it
not.
go.
No.
Not next
No
season.
way.
Even their recovery this year, like from the car they had Bosch, obviously I know there's a whole, they bent the rules so that everyone can slow down. I know that side of things, but yeah, you just gotta watch them. I think next year, Mercedes will come in with a serious package. I'm a Mercedes fan.
Oh,
through
they
and
have
through,
to.
so-
Are you a Mercedes fan?
I'm
love
a
Mercedes.
massive Mercedes fan.
Are you a Mercedes
To-
fan?
Toto?
I love
Wolff.
Toto.
Yeah, I love Toto.
So I haven't made my decision who I love yet. Like I have to finish the thing.
you
I've
can
got a
follow
soft spot for
drivers as
McLaren.
well.
I've got a very
Yeah,
soft
so do
spot
I.
for McLaren.
No, I got a soft spot for.
I got a
I
soft
hate
spot.
McLaren now because
I
they
got
are dicking Lando and
Yeah.
McLaren. Like dicking.
I don't like. No, who was that? I didn't like the Renault guy.
I was gonna say no, Renault. I like Renault.
No, I don't
Renault.
like that guy.
Cyril, he's gone.
Fuck
Yeah,
me
he's
dead.
He's gone. Yeah, he's gone now.
I don't like him.
But Renault when they had
He's like a desperate
Ricardo,
Yeah, Renault when they had.
loved
Yeah.
it, loved it.
yeah.
Loved it.
Ricardo's.
But for me, Ferrari's elite. That's just me. That's what I.
They're the creme de la creme of
Yeah.
the sport.
That's
The
what I
car.
love.
Have you
car.
seen their headquarters? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because
man.
Leclerc's my fucking boy, bro. Straight up.
What do you like about him so much?
Because he's just like a fucking young, spunky
He
cunt. You know
just
what I mean?
wants to go on a date with like, that's all. He just
I
wants
want to go on a
sit
date
there
with
and
the
wanna
girls.
go-
Find Sue your husband.
I want to go on a date. No, don't stop that.
I got a double date idea.
I want to go on a date with the girls that Leclerc gets.
Imagine,
He's got
no,
misses.
but imagine,
Who cares, brother? I don't want
imagine the
those.
Formula One
thing is
drivers.
loyal.
And imagine the dates they take those women on, because they are. I just if you
Luxury
took
of
out-
luxury.
take out all sport, but just looking at them and putting them together in the way they are, the way they style, who they're sponsored by. I don't think anything compares, and I would even put them up against like say Ronaldo. I don't think anything compares to how well they're put together off
Yeah.
the pitch.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What do you reckon NRL players take their girlfriends on dates?
Pub.
Straight to the pub.
Pub fee. 12,
Snag fee.
They're-
Easy.
$12
They're
shitty.
all-
Bunnings,
They're all
Bunnings.
to the pokies or the races.
Yeah, Bunnings. Straight Bunnings.
The cut that
snags.
Sizzler got close, bro. That's what happened.
Do you remember fucking Sizzler?
Or they just give him Coke.
Oh,
You don't
okay,
need- you don't
okay.
need-
Bad topic
true.
here.
Nah?
No dinner.
Oh, bro. Yeah, fucked.
What? They don't eat.
Anyway.
Anyway,
What a weight loss program. Anyway.
Nah, I was going to say double date idea. Adam and Haaland, Sui and Leclerc. Where are you guys going?
Nah,
On a double date.
I'm taking De Bruyne over.
You're taking De Bruyne?
Yeah.
Nah,
I'm
but
just gonna
he-
tell him, hey, bro, listen.
De
Can you
Bruyne
just,
over-
I'll give him the ball and just kick it.
Can you just let me talk?
Hey, shout out to
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne. Shout out to De Bruyne, who was at the F1 as well.
yeah,
He
yeah.
won against fucking what do they call? Who they verse? City? Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace,
And then
yeah.
he's in Belgium. Fucking. Because that's a life, eh?
Him and Max are very good friends as well.
That's a lifestyle,
very
bro.
good friends.
Talking about lifestyle, I was reading an article. Apparently, Ronaldinho,
He's a fucking king
the
of lifestyle.
the private jets he
Shout
used
out
to
to
have,
Ronaldinho.
the private jet just ready for him to go.
That's a fall
and
from
party.
grace. That's a fall from grace.
Yeah,
that
but that-
story.
Is
that's
that
a-
what sort of happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
That partying lifestyle.
that
caught
was
up
a
to
trend
him.
with Brazilians back in that
Yeah,
generation.
bro.
Yeah,
They
it was.
Because
all
R9.
love to party.
And who are the party animals now of the football world?
Phil Foden and Mason
Grealish.
Greenwood.
The English, the English.
Yeah,
English.
Grealish, when they won the league, they memed him because apparently the guy did nothing all season, and then when they won the league, he went blind. He went
This
blind.
guy messaged me. He's like, he's a fraud, whatever. After the celebrations, he's like, he just made up that $100 million fucking price tag, just from the bender that he just chucked for him.
Even the Liverpool team cranks a little bit.
Yeah, Rob. I would love to party with Robbo.
Bro, Roberto's
yeah.
like best mates with Calvin Harris.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, bro.
Van Dijk and De Bruyne win Ibiza.
I saw that.
That-
yeah.
that
But they were with
massive
their,
club.
with their families.
Talking about partying, I reckon the Roosters would party very hard.
The Roosters?
The Roosters
Fuck
would
yeah.
Ah,
party.
no way.
Yeah.
Nothing dodgy happens there.
No way.
The Roosters would
Fit
party
the
very-
sombrero in.
I reckon they would have had a massive party after the Storm game. To be honest, that was a brutal
Yeah,
game.
that was a fucking. Let's get into the. Are we done with the F1? Let's get into the NRL.
There you go.
I was slowly starting to try and transition into
Nah,
it.
yeah,
and
that was good. That was good. We're getting better at this.
We're
eh?
getting
Caught
better
him
at
off
the
guard. He's
transition.
like, what are
I
you
was,
doing?
I was talking about Bender, so I'm like, let's talk about the Roosters. Let's start talking about the game.
And then he's like,
and then he's like, oh, let's talk about the NRL.
How slow was your Monday?
What the fuck
Bro,
is it?
I
Roast
got-
suey
I-
that you fucking
I got
cunts?
here. And
You
he
got
was
it. You
sitting
got what
there.
I was trying to do.
I got you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got here, and this guy was sitting there on that chair there,
Oh, this.
writing down the agenda, and he's
Oh,
like,
this.
"Bro, he's sleeping." I can hear he's like, "Mem's
I'm
helping."
tired, bro. I'm
He's like,
tired. You
"Mem's
know what?
helping."
It's wake the fuck up, Suey. Everyone wake up, Suey. All right, listen. NRL. We're gonna talk about NRL now, yeah? The Roosters Melbourne game. That was
Cracker.
fucking quality.
Wow.
That
Preview
was
for
a game.
finals.
That was a game I watched properly.
Everyone was, you know what? And I
That
was
was-
telling them, mate, there's now 2 or 3 games that you make sure you watch because
Yes.
how shit the NRL standard
Yes.
is. Jeez, Roosters, Cowboys, Rabbitohs, wow, but nothing.
Nah,
It was a good game.
Didn't
Shit calls, but
didn't live up to it. But
the collisions in the Storm and Roosters game.
Bro, that was-
Jesus Christ,
that game felt like it went for so long, bro.
it was so good.
That one. That was,
Wow.
Radley, shout out to Radley, bro. See what happened to
Wow,
him?
he
Yeah,
is
bro,
my
he had a seizure.
he is my biggest man crush right
I
now.
love
Radley.
I've been following him so
How long
closely.
Is there a reason? Like, is it the intensity or for your main crush?
Mate, just the stuff that he does. I was watching an interview and he was saying when he gets into the sheds,
Yeah.
if someone's got more blood or they
He
look
loves
like
the.
that,
Yeah, I seen that.
mate,
on-
he loves the collision.
That was a good episode.
He
on,
loves the
James
collision.
Graham's podcast. That was a mad
Really
episode.
good. His dad actually came out today or yesterday in the press.
He don't want him to play.
He doesn't want his son to play.
I think they should rest him, bro.
Personally, I don't reckon he should play for the rest of the season.
I was on that.
That's his
the seizure. I know they're saying there's.
It's his third concussion this year. He missed Origin
Ponga's
for
not
it.
playing, or we didn't play for the rest of the season under the same pretenses.
I don't know. I want to see Radley play, but
At what
his safety is
stage?
important,
At
bro,
what
first of all.
stage in your career do you have to like boxers? And at what stage in your career do you sort of have to start worrying about your afterlife, like your?
Yeah, after
I don't
footy.
think they do, but like
If you're smart, you'll do that during your career. You'll build that during your career.
That's what Mayweather sort of says about him and preserving.
Like you're
himself.
making all this money, you're not going to store it under your mattress. You're going to try and build businesses. You're going to try and think about because as an athlete,
You gotta look after your health too.
Yeah, your
like,
career's
you gotta
done at
know when
35.
you gotta know when to pull the plug on your career, bro.
Yeah, your career's done at 35 average.
Yeah.
You got to think about: do I want to stay in the sport and continue coaching, or do I want to just venture off? As an
other
athlete,
things.
as an athlete, the number one thing you can do is start your own business.
Yeah.
You can do whatever.
Which
you
they're
want.
so much
all
capital.
sort of started to. I reckon in the last 5 years.
Yeah, bro.
That's where they've all sort
You know
of moved.
who
YKTR.
yeah,
sort of.
YKTR. The first time I really watched them, and they were talking about like, let's teach the NRL players about things after footy. You know
Shout
what I
out
mean?
to Ice. You
Yeah,
love
Ice,
I love Ice.
Isaac, bro. I love
Yeah.
him. I met him once. But because he had I don't know if you know his story. He
Yeah.
had an injury, and he just after his injury, he's like, fuck, I don't really like.
You know what it was?
I don't really have the
I-
passion for it
And
anymore.
he realised he played for New Zealand, and I think he was talented, but he realised he wasn't going to be elite for that long, and he wasn't going to be a superstar. So I think
He made a smart decision.
100%.
But you know what? Eliteness and superstar and all that comes from your hunger too. Like you gotta be really.
He wasn't
really,
that hungry, correct.
He wasn't hungry for it, and then like now he's runs I'd say a very, very, very successful.
Mate, look at him
company.
now. He's in Europe.
Bro,
Are
they
you following
inspired.
him? He's in-
They
he's in-
inspired.
he's
They
in
inspired
Italy.
this, bro.
Yeah.
Straight out. Like,
Yeah.
that's why
I've messaged him a couple of times when
Yeah.
I even messaged him a couple of times when I started a business away from this sort of industry, something got to do nothing with like being creative or whatever, and I just sort of went into business with a mate, and I asked him how he sort of sat down with his mates and sort of talked about business, talked about money and how they would split things up and how
Yeah, I like
you got to
the-
sort of set the precedence from the start and whatnot. And mate, he replied to me with a proper long essay.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's a
Got
legend,
real
bro.
technical, but then properly like really helped
Feels
him.
good
So-
when they reply, hey, like you're like, you know what, bro, we're mates now. Well, we're not.
You're right that
At
for
the
20
end of the
years.
day, they're only humans as
Yeah,
well.
no,
So
they
the
are.
ones that take time out of their day to reply, like Sandor Earl replies to me all the time.
Sandor Earl's a sick,
I always
yeah.
message him about his outfit.
You know what? Sandor Earl or Pappenhausen, one of them that runs the basketball cards page.
Yeah,
actually
they both do.
picked my LeBron James rookie card that I bought. I'm like, I didn't know what to buy, bro. And they like, I'm like, bro, which one should I buy? And he's like, oh, I'll get this one. So I'm like, you know what, bro? I'm fucking making this decision on your behalf.
Bro, you know the company that
Like
Sandor
$2,000,
Earl,
bro. I bought it for.
the company that Sandor Earl has is the reason why Shaq's here. They brought him down.
They brought him down.
Yeah, bro, and they brought his butler down.
They brought Curry. What's his name? Steph Curry's brother. Fuck, I forgot his name.
Seth.
Seth Curry.
that's it,
Seth
yes.
Curry. Yeah,
Cost
he was
me a
here.
transaction or two.
Hey, no more transactions, man.
What else sort of stood out for you in footy this week?
I like the Roosters. I like the Roosters in Melbourne game. I think that was quality. I think there wasn't that many points. I think
It was a good finals preview.
it was a
man.
good finals,
finals
preview,
preview.
and that's a little bit of what we're gonna get to watch. Hopefully in the finals. I think there's 2 weeks left.
Great.
Yeah, it's
So
just
this
week,
round and the
just-
one next week, and then we're done of 72 to 6 games. We're done from the
Do we have
Builders.
do we have to leave our fraud of the week to the segment, or can we?
Yeah.
Leave
it to the segment.
But something just come up to mind.
I want to actually talk about Parramatta, bro, because they're looking fucking pretty good.
Yeah.
Straight out. I
Sean
read 'em off.
Lane. Sean Lane had the game of his career.
Yeah, Lane, but he's been playing unbelievable,
Yeah, he
bro.
played
Bro,
very
do you
well.
know when I watch Sean Lane, I'm just like, how hard is it to wrap the ball up on this bloke? How hard is it?
He's always
He's always got an arm free, bro.
always has a hand like
I'll tell
that,
you-
bro.
tell you
He
something
says,
about-
"Oh, wrap the."
Tell you something about Sean Lane. When I did my first degree, I actually went to uni with him. We both studied
No
exercise
way.
and sports science, and he was in a few of my groups.
Good bloke.
Don't take this the wrong way. You could just tell the bloke was made for footy and not made for anything else.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, well, that's
not in a bad
that's like
way.
me. I was made for plumbing.
But
not for-
when we
not-
sort of got close and whatnot, he wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed when it come to book smart, but you could have a conversation with him for like four or 5 hours. And I just found out recently he's studying psychology.
well, bro.
And he puts psychology down to his form. He started to understand how
Yeah.
important preparation is, how important
Mentality.
his headspace is, how important mentality is, how far he can push himself, how far he can push his body. So I think that's something that other footy players can
Should
start
look at.
looking into. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Because look at his game elevate.
Bro, he's honestly. I always knew he was a good player, but I think he just
He's
needed
gone up
that.
levels.
But
Yeah,
to that
he's-
level,
he's leveled up hard.
Like if he
man.
keeps playing like this, he'll be in sort of contention for State of Origin next year. If he
Yeah.
sort of, I don't think he's got that mongrel and that toughness to him
Nah,
that
Bradfield, I was
I
looking-
personally like. But he's got that skill.
That flair.
Yeah.
He's got that bit of flair to him. Yeah,
Mitchell Moses hitting form. He played well.
Moses, bro. Moses played well.
Gutherson played well.
played well. Man, I don't know what's happening to the Broncos, but bro, that's why I really want to talk about this game. I'm gonna give Parra their credit. They did fucking pretty well, and they're giving everyone that warning, like we're coming for the finals. You know what I mean? And if they go far, bro, and possibly push the grand final, I think that takes the pressure off them. Yeah. Even if you lose the grand final, like bro, it's very hard to get from being in the finals to getting to the actual final. I think that's the next step. As
much as I think we've talked down NRL and the sort of entertainment.
I love. You gotta love.
I think but I think the sort of the top 4 teams where like Cowboys, Rabbitohs, Para, Storm, and Roosters, they're all hitting really good form.
Bro, Roosters have hit form, bro.
And I can't really pick them. Like if the Cowboys,
you know what? Is another one he's right about, bro.
and he didn't ride out the Storm, and the Storm are playing.
I never read out the Storm. Storm are always fucking Storm, bro. Like I don't know. With this week as well, they got a big.
But it did show the Storm showed that they're missing Pappenhausen, not for anything in particular, but now personally, it's a bit of a criticism. Munster's trying to overplay his hand.
But it looks like
I thought they were lacking through the middle, man.
Not their forwards. I think I think Munster's trying to create too much.
How doesn't Nelson Asafa Solomon never get sent off?
Yeah.
Never,
bro. You know what? But that was nice. That push and shove for that 20 minutes. I loved it.
I love that.
But he by far, and I'll put my hand up right now. I'll say he's taken over when it was used to be like Sam Thaiday and Hodges. He is the biggest. But again, he gets away with it, mate. The elbows, knees, head highs. But Solomon has taken over. He is elbows and knees everywhere.
Imagine him landing on your head with an elbow, bro.
And that's what he does. And
he knocked someone out in Bali, bro. I didn't want to be that bloke.
Bro, he what's his name? The guy from the Warriors? No, it was the number 9,
Egan Butcher.
No, the other Egan from the Warriors,
Egan?
number 9.
Wade Egan.
Yeah, Wade Egan. Bro, straight in the mouth. Broke his teeth. A few weeks ago, yeah, bro.
And it got
Bali.
Got nothing for
a
new story.
Nah,
bro. But yeah, Brisbane, they look lost, bro.
Yeah.
Remember what, bro? I was so surprised.
I thought they were locked in for the 8.
Nah. I always thought they were a 4.
Yeah. Before I was like, I don't think they can stay here.
I knew they
I thought the 8, they would have enough at least. They'll finish the season off in the 8 and did the drop off, bro. Like
it's bad.
Reynolds went off with the HIA with the smallest tap to his head. So I want to ask you guys a question: has he lived up to his hype?
Yeah, I think he has.
What?
Look, I don't.
Bro, this is way.
Bro, listen. You put him back in that game. I'm not saying they win because Para were on smoke that day, bro. But bro, they play way better.
It's not even that, man. It's just the fact that if you look at the Broncos last year, I know I missed.
What's he done so good this year?
But look, bro, the improvement.
Bro, you said he was above the year.
He was for me, bro. He was above the year. But now they've bought him to take him to finals.
You got to remember where they were last year.
But there was no expectation this year for them to get to the finals.
I 100% agree. But I saw the Broncos when they click, and now I'm seeing them now, and I'm just like, bro.
Yeah, but they have Cobbett, like they have key players missing, bro.
He was a winger, bro. They didn't have that. They didn't have that many players out. For me,
when they lose Reynolds, it's just game over. Like I literally.
But Reynolds has played the last 4 or 5 games, and they've lost their 4 or 5.
Yeah, there were games when Reynolds wasn't playing and they were winning games.
I know
during the middle of the season, and everyone's saying, "Oh, they've picked up their act like they're winning games without Reynolds." And I know I'm probably supporting more of Adam's point right now, but I just think with where they finished the season last year,
crazy. I don't know.
I don't think he's paid his dues. But if you told the Broncos that they'd finish 9th on probably equal points and miss out on the top 8 on points at the start of the season, they'd have taken your hand off.
They'll be cheering, bro. Straight out. Like think about it. But last year, like I said, they had supporters burning jerseys, like going to the training ground, abusing, like going off, and then they had like incidents and whatnot.
It's disappointing because of how big the fall has been. Like you're in the top 4 for a good portion of the season.
But that's footy, bro. That's you got to take your wins.
That's management, and they're probably better off for this next year.
What about our teams? What do you think of the Dogs? And what do you think of the Dragons?
I want to talk about the Dogs. I think the honeymoon phase is over. I think they didn't play bad against Cronulla. Straight out, they played decent.
Boring and average though.
No, yeah, but like you can't. I don't expect them to be the Bulldogs we watch every week, bro. Especially against the second best defensive team in the comp, bro. In Sharks, they're not Sharks.
Sharks could have put 40 on us if they didn't drop the ball so much.
Yeah, it was an error.
But still, every team makes errors. But I think the Bulldogs, Feel Good came out and said he wants a new 7. Yeah, and he's going after Hunt. Well. I think that's the next thing we need to do.
A 7 and a
4. Is Hunt not too old? Like when you think about what you want to do with your club.
I had this conversation. I think
like with what you want to do with your club.
2024 too, not even next year.
So he's 33 now. I'm pretty sure. I think he's 32.
32. Yeah,
he'll be 33 next year.
How's his injuries look like?
He doesn't get injured much. He's just getting older.
I'm just saying, as a
as a 7, you can
For
play
what
longer.
you're trying to do, but for what you're trying to do as a club, this whole transition rebuilding phase, don't you think is a little bit too old?
Yeah, that's
You don't want to be.
For me, they just need a 7. Burden's going to be wasted.
That's why I didn't want to lose Carl Flanagan, because I really think he can be something. Carl
With a
Flanagan,
good coach.
I just wanted his dad to coach. Like I wanted Shane
know.
Flanagan to be
Or
there.
how about this? Are they grabbing Ben Hunt knowing that there's a youth coming through the ranks?
Yeah,
you
as
said
well,
that last week. They
correct.
bought
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
from the youth,
From the Cowboys.
and he said, and he also said he wants a fullback. So I don't know what that does. with
Even
them.
Tavita's not getting a run. I don't know what's going on.
I
there
think they
as
only
well.
played him in the things so they can play the final. I don't know if it was like, but he played 80 minutes.
Who?
Pangai for the cup team.
Yeah.
He played full game, bro. When he plays for the Bulldogs, he plays
Yeah, but it's different
20
intensity.
I know, but he
Yeah.
plays 25 minutes. So if you're paying a player that much, bro, he's got to play 60 minutes at least.
You
bro.
reckon they're keeping him in for the final?
I don't know. I don't know.
Cup?
Maybe they're getting rid of him to get Hunt in on the salary
Yeah.
to keep him. I don't know.
That's the other
'Cause
thing.
that's a lot
with
of money,
Hunt.
bro.
It's a big portion of your
Yeah.
cap to spend on one player who is aging. And I'm not trying to disrespect.
No,
Ben
of
Hunt.
course,
He plays
I-
for my club, but
yeah,
I've
you
seen
love
how
Ben
good
Hunt.
he is this year. But I'm just thinking as a trying to rebuild and go in that direction. I just don't think it's a
Maybe
suitable
they have
fit.
someone in the thing. I couldn't tell you, but I said this when we started winning a few games. I said this about Mick Potter. I said everyone's like, leave him, give. I'm like, listen, man, listen.
It's new manager vibes, baby.
New manager vibes,
Happens
honeymoon
in every
phase,
sport.
honeymoon faves. Babe took you to Maldives, you know. We had some stuff on the like. Listen,
You
man.
come back, you
It's
taste the
over now.
cooking, and then you go, she can't cook for shit.
She can't
You
cook
start
the
reading
off
your
my
mind.
douche. So
Bam.
I said, look, they looked lost, bro. In the past couple of weeks, like even the Warriors game, they should have won that. They look tired or whatever. There's a lot of excuses you can use, but they come to a point where they look stuck. They don't know what to do, and they just give to Burden.
Stuck.
They look
stuck,
give
stuck.
to Burden, give it to Burden, but Burden's
Fuck yes,
bro, it's-
exactly. What is he
no,
going
but-
to do?
but
Yeah,
it's
not
Burden's
all the
first
time.
season
Yeah,
as a
bro.
6. You know what I mean?
Can't put that much
You
pressure.
can't
on.
like.
And Burden's not an organising 5'8", and you don't want to give him that role. I know me and you have spoken about it. You want him to get the ball.
You want him to be a free floater, go
Yeah,
through.
correct.
Find, like
So they
Munster.
need-
play off the
They
back
need
or
a,
whatever's
for me, they
happening.
need a 7 that sort of can organise the game, and then let Burden do his thing.
So I don't know,
think-
man. I don't know where the Bulldogs are going, but let's see with Seraldo.
Just on that game, do you think it's a bad thing that the Sharks haven't really versed anyone of real credibility in the last couple of weeks going into the finals? Because I think they got the Warriors this week. And just watching that game, I don't know
They
if I
look
can
like they were
say-
in second
I
gear.
heard a
yeah.
commentator say that. Actually, he said that it'll be it's better to verse a harder team before the finals if you're locked in, than to verse an easier team because you get that you can get. But man, look, when you get into the finals, bro, everyone knows what they're playing
It's a whole
for,
different ball
and
game,
whoever's
yeah.
hungrier and whoever wants to win more gets it. And they're playing at I think Shark Park.
Yeah, points bet.
So points bet. Is that what it's called? I can't remember. So that's going to be a big advantage for them. But I can't wait for the footy finals. But I'm fucking jet
Yeah,
up. I
the footy-
love
finals
finals
footy's
footy.
cracker.
I love it, bro.
This
They give me
next 4
this
weeks is
2:30 p.m. Tigers versus Warriors game. I don't want to watch that shit, bro. I want to watch a proper footy game.
I want to watch a proper sport.
Man, I haven't said anything for 10 minutes.
Members woke up again, bro.
I want to talk about a proper sport.
Let's go. Let's do
No,
it.
no.
Let's do it.
First of all,
First of all, rugby's rubbish.
okay.
I can't wait till the season's finished.
Every week
I
he
wanna
says
talk
the same
about
thing.
it.
Let us know if we should fire him, guys.
I will say it till the day I drop dead, bro. It's a rubbish sport.
There's not many people that say it's a rubbish sport. I don't think it's a rubbish sport. I think when you compare it to EPL, it's rubbish.
It's not
Exactly.
rubbish. It
That's what
doesn't
I'm
have-
doing.
The expectations
Do you know-
are different.
Yeah, correct.
When I started watching EPL was exactly the same time I stopped watching NRL. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's when
exactly.
Jamie Soward-
I
That's
fell
when
out of
Jamie
love with it.
Soward was still in the headgear, bro.
Jamie Soward was
Yeah.
still in the headgear doing his chicken dance. Yeah, he was, yeah.
Do you remember the Thurston thing when he's like that?
Yeah. But that bloke got run over by English that many times.
You know what?
Yeah.
Soward,
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Soward had the heart, bro. Straight out. You got to give it to him. He was a good player.
Won us a prem, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
shit on the guy, don't
Single-handedly.
shit on
Him
the
and
guy.
Darius Boyd and Wayne
Don't
Bennett.
shit on the guy.
Wayne Bennett's Darius Boyd's dad.
So United, Liverpool
talk,
played
let's talk.
last
Just hang on,
week.
I just got to do my shoelace.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, Tex.
Shoulders. Hey, listen. All is fair, bro. I got to shake your hand. Congratulations on the win.
Have you always liked Anthony?
Look,
So-
he's a good player, but we played it way over
Okay,
stream.
so
I'll
why
keep saying my
why
bits
did
today.
Liverpool lose to United?
You want to start with me?
I want to start with whoever wants to answer the question.
I can do
Let's go, TK.
whatever.
All right.
I think just
You tell us why United won. you tell us why United.
I don't care about why United won. I just want to know why Liverpool
Nah,
lost.
I was more impressed with you.
Siri, you go.
No, I need a laugh. Go on.
What happened?
They let each other talk.
He's about to talk.
I'm just.
No, you
hey,
go.
it's my fault,
You go,
bro. I'm
you go.
just
No,
like
no,
that.
you go. Yeah.
Why we lost? They didn't. literally, you asked me predictions, right? What did I say to you?
You don't want to make.
Yeah,
a
you weren't
prediction.
confident.
I wasn't confident. All right. Number one, we went off good film. Number two, I don't care. Same as Bulldogs.
There are the delights.
Same as Bulldogs para. I'm just giving you an example. No matter what form you're in, bro, it's gonna be a big game, and you don't know who's gonna win. Like if you're transactioning on that, you're like, I don't really know what to do. You know what I mean? So I don't think the loss wasn't. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't.
United played with a different intensity.
They did, and that's what I get upset over. You know what I mean? I told all the United fans, bro, straight out, you fucking deserve the win. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
you know what I
they
mean?
did.
Or fair is fair. You know what I mean?
But do it every week.
Yeah, I told him Southampton's gonna be they'll win, but
Ugly win. It was an
ugly win.
I'll get into why.
You
it's
still
an
take
ugly
it,
win.
but
you'll take it, of course, bro.
Yeah.
Like
You need those, yeah.
and their coach needs time, but I think those players, bro, they just wanted it way more than Liverpool did. That's I think,
Milner, why did Milner start?
yeah, I think if Fabinho started, bro, listen, I ask him what did I message you? I said Klopp had a fucking multi, straight out. Anytime assist,
message
he's
me a
getting on the
5 a.m. This
transactions.
guy's
Anytime
this guy's got a
assist,
multi.
anytime assist, James Milner. Cause
It was paying like $6 too.
do you see when Milner was playing? He was playing striker. And Fabinho doesn't start, so
Why
the
did
Glazers paid Klopp. That's my theory. So everyone can
Fabinho on the
Glazers out.
Nah, listen, it was a fair win. I'm not making any excuse straight up. They deserve to win. They played unbelievable. Martinez played unbelievable. Showed everyone why he can play in the Premier League. Varane showed us why he's got 4 Champions Leagues. Champions League Varane. I like that Malacia.
Yeah,
it was
good
good. It was
intensity,
good, but
Elanga was good.
I think don't let it get to your head.
Yes,
about
Elanga was very
Malacia.
good.
He's still like I know a lot of United fans are like Malas. I'm like, listen, just relax.
Look, to be honest, bro, he runs more than Luke Shaw, and I think we're at the
Yeah,
point.
fuck yeah.
I think we're at the point as a United fan. You're like, I'd rather
Nah,
just
fuck,
stick,
100%.
let him make his errors, but at
By
least he's
the
gonna
way,
put in the effort.
I had a lot of United supporters that didn't know who United was until Ronaldo signed back with the club. So
And then forgot about United after they had
yeah,
the
and
run.
then remember them
again,
this week.
yeah.
No, I was in the trenches with that team the last
Nah,
12
that's
months,
why I respect you, Zach. All the boys.
Nah,
that-
fuck Zach.
Nah, yeah, Zach.
Nah, fuck Zach.
Zach's a classic, bro. You gotta love Zach. But yeah, man, they deserved it more. I think Klopp started the wrong thing, and we need to buy a midfielder ASAP. I don't know if they're gonna do
He
that.
finally admitted that they need to
They
buy
probably
Yeah, I saw
will,
that.
man. I think who it is probably going to be the hard thing.
But
to,
when Klopp says
figure
that,
out.
when Klopp says that, I think they were buying one the whole time. I don't think a coach like
yeah, I
that's
think
not
he was that
gonna,
naive.
a coach is not gonna say, "Oh, you were right. Let's go do what you want." You know what I mean? Bro, it's
Why
a
don't
coach.
you just run the car?
Yeah, exactly. So
When he leaves the keys, what are you on the club then?
I told Hamza that. I told him then that means they had someone in mind and they're just
They
just
probably
finalising
there's more
now.
urgency
Yeah.
to pull through it than now.
yeah. Now
But-
he's telling like thing and the owner of FSG was at the Southampton game.
Speaking of
But yeah,
United as well, Dallo dropped a stinker against Southampton. I don't know if
Right,
I was
let-
No, I
only
think
at
he
the
played
start.
well.
Yeah,
I want to
think he
hear. I want
played
to hear United. I gotta let you have it, bro. I gave it to
No,
you.
no, that's all right. Look, I think with the first 2 games we came here, I think I was heaps frustrated. I'm still frustrated about the ownership, but I'm not going to dive into that. We can't have Mary
3 weeks in a row.
regurgitating the same shit every
I'm
week.
trying to do clips
Um,
for TikTok, and I'm just like, bro, this is
Guys,
repeating the
it's-
same thing.
Just use the same clip, different shirt. Look, I still stay on the same standpoint about the owners, but from a game perspective, I think when you look at what Ten Hag did, the first 2 games, I think he was trying to play his football. And
I
think
realised it's not gonna
He
work.
came to the realization that we were all saying before this season started that these lot of shit.
Yes.
There's a lot of shit. You can't do that. So what he's just done is gone, fuck this. I'll build a solid back four that's not going to give up chances. I'll bypass the midfield and play long into channels because I've got the pace up top
That's right.
through.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what they were
Rashford.
doing. That's
Rashford
exactly what
and
they
the
done.
And I'll
guy,
drop the
right?
captain.
Right? Yeah, but he's just captain
But that's
now.
the dumbest.
Just-
That's
I don't know
the most
why he's
obvious
captain.
thing.
You know what? Because you can't take the captaincy off him because it's just added. You got
Added-
the Ronaldo.
added drama.
You got the
Yeah,
Ronaldo
correct,
shit already
correct.
going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
right now. You take Maguire off as captain. It's just another thing
But
for him to
giving
have to
him-
manage as a
Who
manager.
could you make captain instead?
Bro,
De Gea, all day, every day.
You
De
want
Gea.
my,
okay.
you want my honest
No.
All day, every
opinion?
day.
You want my honest
Huh?
opinion?
What?
I think if you take the captaincy off him, he'll become a way better player, bro.
He
Straight
would.
up.
He would. But I'm just saying.
I reckon
he-
he's the type of player, and I know there's a
He's
lot
a
of
back three
players like
centre-back.
that. But there's a lot of type of players that perform a lot better when they don't have the
Pressure.
Responsibility,
captaincy.
yeah.
Correct.
Bro, the guy had bomb threats. Like, I know his shit.
Yeah, I know.
fuck,
but I'm
bro.
just saying it's just added scrutiny. Like Ten Hag's already got. He's got fucking protests. He has to answer in question. in
Yeah,
press
a lot of
conference.
shit.
The Ronaldo shit. He's got to answer all
Then you
these
come out
other
and sack
questions,
your
and,
captain,
and then
yeah.
you put Maguire on top of that. It's just another thing, another headache he has to deal with.
I
So-
think he.
Did he
took the
get given?
captaincy off him slowly, like in a.
So
That's
what
what I
he-
think.
he's
Is
just
he
being phased
transitioning
out.
into a new captain?
He's just phasing him out. So what you do is you put him on the bench.
Was Bruno
Maguire,
captain?
yeah, when Maguire is on the pitch, he will be captain. There's no
Yeah,
if, maybe, or buts.
Who
about it.
are the armband?
But if he's not playing that much, then you don't really have to worry about Maguire being captain.
right.
Maguire will play games this year. It's inevitable because
course.
there's a lot of games coming up. We've got fucking 5 cup competitions until we start falling out of them as they go.
Got the World Cup coming up as
Exactly.
well.
So he will play games. It's not a question. All the players that have been dropped, it's not a question if they're not going to play. Like, look, it's good and it's refreshing to not see, look, Shaw, Maguire.
It's
not
a
see
change
Wan-Bissaka.
up.
It's refreshing. And look, with the Southampton game, when we touch on the Southampton game, like again, I said, it's just he's playing to the player's strengths. It's similar to what Arteta did. Arteta, you look at Arsenal now, and I've heard Adam talk about how silky and smooth their football was.
Yeah, it's not
But
always
you
gonna
go
be like
back
that.
to 3-4 years ago,
Yeah.
their
A
football
year ago.
it was
Shambles.
nothing
Last
like
year,
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Last year, they didn't win a
It
game.
was hard to watch a game.
They weren't playing like that, and I think Ten Hag, similar to what Arteta's kind of looked at, it's I need results.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day,
ASAP.
I can play my football, but if imagine today I was sitting here and we dropped 4 games in a row, the media will be on his back.
Bro, it'll be
Like
crazy.
a lot of people start
They
saying,
already did, but after the Brentford game, they're like,
Yeah.
he's not happy, he wants to leave.
yeah, like the
Fucking enough media
stories
shit.
start
Ten Hag.
coming.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
that's
straight
what
away.
they said.
Yeah,
they're
but
like,
that's the media
just
story.
media.
So that's what I'm saying.
because
like,
you know it's a big club, they're
I
always going to
hate
be.
it.
Straight out, there's
Exactly.
always something to point at.
I hate English media, just quietly.
It's the worst,
Yeah.
worst.
they're very
The Sun?
anti.
You know what I-
They're
one
not
sec.
anti. They're very pro.
When we
Pom.
talk about that player, I'll say, yeah, go on.
So I think with United, he's just gone. Until I get the right sort of players, I'm just gonna have to find a blend of footy. It's not aesthetically pleasing. I watched this against Southampton. I didn't know where the goals were coming from.
was
We didn't
vomit.
create
But it
chances.
happened.
But you know what, bro? Our back four looks solid. That's the first thing.
That's
and
the most important.
I haven't said that in a long, long time. Our back four actually looks solid.
But look what happened.
What's United's best?
my-
What's the back four? What's ultimate?
Varane, Martinez, Malacia, and
Stella.
Dalla.
And you with the back four, my only concern about the back four
No?
is Varane. And the other concern with Varane is I don't know if the guy's going to stay
Injury.
fit.
Yeah, that's his
It's not
problem.
his quality. Like against Liverpool and
You'll never
against,
question his quality.
Yeah, against Liverpool and against Southampton, bro. The guy was.
I just want to
fucking
bring.
man of the
I just want to
match.
bring one
Rock.
thing to light.
Yeah.
You guys have 120 million dollars in defenders. 2 defenders sitting on the bench.
Yeah, I know. Luke Shaw, and
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka. You add Luke Shaw into that's 150.
Yeah, you got
Actually, 160. Sorry.
Wan-Bissaka and Maguire, big money signings, not starting anymore because they're just not good enough.
But hey, look, that's
Do you get
that's
rid of him?
football. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
That's football. Football.
They bought
unfortunately-
Wan-Bissaka way too early as well.
No, not
Yeah.
bought him early. We bought him. We never developed him. Or
No, they
if
bought
we-
him in the right time, but
One season too early, I think.
we didn't develop
listen,
him.
you buy a
This-
player,
this-
you have to take him to that next level, bro. You know what I mean?
You
Like-
got to develop players, and this is why when
You don't have to
people,
buy him at their
No,
elite.
you can.
Yeah,
No,
no, but I'm
good
saying
bu-
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. I
yeah,
agree
good
with you.
managers take those players.
And
to
that's
the
what I'm
next
saying. You don't have to buy them when they're up there. You got to see the potential.
It's
Always
like
go
I
back
was
to-
saying when Odegaard came to Arsenal, we like
He was
like,
a
yeah,
flop.
We're
Yeah.
like,
It was
yeah,
a Real Madrid
yeah.
reject.
But now look at how much you're seeing.
Was
here
he a
every week.
reject or
Yeah,
was he a
it was
loan?
reject.
Rejects.
No,
Straight
they're like,
reject.
bro,
Was he?
when Real Madrid loans a player,
They
he's
don't
not
want
part
you.
of their plans,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
So
You
They'll
know-
never loan Cruz, Modric, even when they started.
they signed him when he was like 16, thinking
Yeah.
he was going to be the next best thing, and then
That's-
just stayed out on loan
just-
for the rest.
And
of
now
his career.
here we are. You're sitting here screaming about how good Odegaard is, but that's down to management and
Correct,
what the coach.
yeah.
The coach can see what he wants from him, and he's giving him clear instructions.
Bernardo Silva, do you think Pep signed him at that? At
No,
that level?
Bernardo
Nah,
leveled
yeah.
up under
But
Pep.
Andy Robertson.
Yeah, Andy
Raul
Robertson.
Cancelo fucking leveled up. Like Pep, he's got a whole page. I could open up a book and
Yeah.
go
Of players that he's
of
leveled
players.
up.
Like yes, he bought them at a premium. Yes, they were expensive. Yes, they're big
But
money
they just
signings.
became animals.
But it's much easier for a big money signing to flop than a big money signing to
Get good.
Correct.
be
Come-
good and
yeah.
then go
I
above
agree.
good.
Yeah.
So with Wan-Bissaka, I don't think we just
Done
never
anything with
developed
him,
him.
yeah.
Look, as a United fan at the moment, I'm excited about Anthony. I still think we paid way too much money for
Oh,
him.
bro,
And like,
100
and
mil,
like
by
I
the
said
way.
to you, but then
$200 million frauds in the Prem.
but then when you
Shake hands on it.
but when you put it into context, you then look at
Are you talking about Nunez?
Everton.
Nunez is a fraud?
Nah, I like
What is
Nunes. I like him. He's my player, bro. But he has to prove himself. So go on. Son.
No, you're right. I was thinking. You're thinking about Chelsea. They want to buy Gordon for like, what 60 M,
60 million.
70 M.
80 million
They're
out.
throwing the
For
checkbook at him.
Fofana 70 million. When you put it into that context, you go, did we overpay or?
Nah, but
I
Is
think
the market fucked?
The market's
I was
just been
telling,
stupid
I was
summer.
telling the boys so the start of this year, we're talking about Haaland and Mbappe being 100 million, and the boys are like, bro, that's a lot of money. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
Bro,
straight
I
up.
thought Neymar was a lot of money when he went to
220
PSG.
And I'm
mil.
like, straight
How
up.
much?
I'm like,
$220 million, 220 million euros.
Is that the most expensive?
Most
Yeah.
expensive.
Neymar to
ever.
PSG, yeah?
Stupid
Neymar
money.
to PSG.
Stupid money.
220
Because that's what happens when you
mil.
fucking pull your
And that was
toilet
a
seat
while
up in
ago.
this
That
money
was
there.
before this fucked up
this-
market.
Yeah, that was before all these fucked
He
up market.
started it. He really
Yeah,
started
he
it.
did start it because then Mbappe went for like 120 and then it just went from there.
So when you put it into comparison,
220.
yeah, 220.
But
and-
Coutinho was 160.
180 more.
180.
Yeah, 180.
But Liverpool won Premier League.
What, to
You
Villa?
guys stole.
Coutinho going.
Yeah.
Nah,
exactly.
to Barca. You guys stole off Barcelona that
We
day.
didn't steal, 'cause
That was
they
a
stole
robbery. That
themselves.
was a robbery.
Daylight robbery.
That was daylight
Honestly,
robbery.
like it was so good.
Continue in his prime was so sexy.
but
to
he
watch.
was
Oh,
not
but
180
He's not
mil.
worth that much
Guys,
money.
180 mil is a different ball.
Even Dembele, they paid the same amount
Yeah,
for
bro,
Dembele.
and that's what I mean. Like, so when
Barca, just corruption.
When you put it into that perspective,
when I-
Anthony's
well,
cheap.
Yeah, but then again, I've said, for me, for Anthony to be a success, he has to come in and he's got to have the same impact on the team as someone like Salah or someone like Son.
Yeah, that's what you said. You're like Shadow instantly has to have that.
Not in.
instantly, but
I'll
like-
give him like a couple of games.
Show glimpses.
I'm not gonna call him a flop if he doesn't do this, but I'm just saying for the price tag, because you know how fans are. Like, we all like G'ing each other up. Of
course.
If he comes in and drops a stinker first game, drops a stinker second game,
Everyone's
Bro,
on fire.
bro, those
flop.
Grealish jokes, those Grealish jokes, I've got him in the chamber for you. Don't worry.
I'll never.
That's what I
He
mean.
deserved them though.
I
Grealish.
only criticize when
I reckon
when
he
someone
did.
criticizes like a player.
You don't
of me.
reckon?
I throw it back on them. Like when Liverpool signed Nunes,
Yeah.
my mate Zach's like 100 million flop, and then yesterday with the Anthony thing, I'm like,
Silence.
I can't hear. What happened? Where'd you go? Because no, he's expensive.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
I'll stick to the same story. I've said we paid way too much for Martinez. As good as he's been in the last 2 games, we paid way too much for Anthony. But fuck, I told you.
It's not your money, bro.
Yeah, it's not my money,
Because it's
bro.
not your money. It's like I said to you with Burden. It's not our fucking money. It gives a fuck.
To answer your question,
It just adds
Adam,
pressure.
To answer Adam's question, he asked if Grealish was a flop. Look,
I think you can't judge players first season. That's me.
Not even you
personally.
can't judge. But the system he's playing in is very new to him. He went from being the number 1 top dog player to being 1 out of 11, and he didn't really have a bad season. Like, he played really, really well.
He
just
did have
didn't
a bad
dro- he didn't drop the stats. He didn't get the assist, the goals.
He didn't really. He did. Honestly, when I watched Grealish,
To a certain
and
degree,
you know,
Mahrez was
I love
like that.
Grealish. I love Grealish. I rate him highly.
Yeah.
Because he's that player that he reminds you of like Messi. That in Aston Villa, obviously, 2 different
Yeah.
quality. But in Aston Villa, he was like that fucking guy. Like, bro, here, get us out of trouble, please.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You could turn to him. You
You
could
can
look
turn
at
to him
delivered,
and
yeah.
he'll do shit. And I love a
And
player
he had
like that.
freedom, whereas now he's playing
Now
in a
he's
system
a
where
robot. He's literally a
it's
robot.
like you've got a role and you got to stick within that
You
role.
run there, direct corner, run through. You got Pep
And
going
speaking of
nuts.
that, 2-0 down to Crystal Palace in the first
Mate.
half.
Is that a worry for you as a City fan?
Always, bro? Ask him how
No,
I
Were
was.
you worried?
honestly,
Ask him
not,
how I was.
Not
Honestly,
this week, but like
I was
you've
on
got
cloud
2
9.
weeks.
I was on cloud 9 watching the
So
goals
was I,
going
brother.
from Bournemouth.
I was watching-
No, Bournemouth. Sorry.
Bournemouth? This
I
guy
I
kept
was on
calling him
cloud
Bournemouth.
9 and like City were got 2-0 down. I'm like, and this guy was fucking that stressed. He started watching the
qualifiers. I was watching the
He's
qualifiers.
like, don't talk to me about the thing.
Bro, I pulled out my phone. I was watching the qualies.
I'm like, bro, listen, straight up. If they go 3-0, you're fucked. Because Vera can park the bus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He should have had 2-0.
He should.
He should have. Yeah.
But
2-0's the worst lead in football.
it is the most dangerous lead in football. But he's like stressing. I'm like, bro, come on, bro, relax.
But-
then he done the Alvarez.
The sub, he done the 2 subs and an instant impact
Wow,
from both of those subs.
huge.
Pep always does that. He done it against Villa. 2 subs, instant impact.
Because that's what happens when your bench is as good as a fucking
There's-
team.
No, but our bench was all
I
you.
saw their bench
Now
on the
it
weekend.
isn't. It was
all
No,
you.
no, no,
Now it isn't.
No. I'll go
Now,
with Men's-
last
no.
season,
No, I'll go with
who'd you have on your
Men's
bench last season? 1 sec.
All right, last season. I'm,
Yeah.
talking about now. I'm talking about now.
Still,
but-
because you lost 2 players.
What do we
3.
lost?
for
No.
Fernandinho.
Did you see our bench? It was
No, it was
7
all
youth
kids, it was
players.
all
Their
kids.
bench was disgusting this weekend.
Who did he bring on?
He brought on Gundogan, Cole
Yeah.
Palmer,
Yeah.
and
Because then Cole Palmer can put him on at the end.
he
didn't bring him on for
He brought on
impact.
Gundogan and Alvarez.
Alvarez, yeah.
But the rest of that bench was minging, bro.
Bro, come on, what? We bring on Gundogan, who's 34 years old. We
Because
signed him
Alvarez
for-
was 5 million, Habibi.
Exactly.
No,
Alvarez
no.
was 5 million.
I love Alvarez.
That's literally
But
$5.
But that's the I'm not talking bad about him.
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
the quality they have, bro. That's
Yeah.
the fucking.
And Haaland just
when shit's
flipped
not
the
working,
switch,
you know what?
bro.
Bro, and we haven't even spoken about Haaland's hat trick. But to answer your question, that does worry me. Takes about
Because it's
going
2
to-
games. It's 2 games now where,
We had to turn around the deficit.
and eventually it's gonna catch up with you.
There's going to be a game where you just
You
can't.
just
do
can't
it.
do
You
it.
can't
There's
do it. You-
some team that actually.
But I reckon you
understands
take it as a
defense.
positive, bro. When they can switch on, they can switch on.
You
When
know,
they're
City.
down,
You know,
they're
if City
down.
concede a goal in their first goal, if it's 0 and they concede a goal in the 65th minute, they're fucked.
We don't score. Yeah.
They're fucked. But when they can get him, when it was
They
half
said
time,
earlier,
They've got
yeah.
45
when they can get
minutes
him
of
into
footy.
half time, Bro, that
Because
Pep,
you don't have,
Pep's
the
got him on
coach's
the-
guidance.
Pep's got him on all their wives on the screen, all locked up, hostage locked up. Bernardo,
Bernardo, you don't score that first goal, you're not going home.
bro,
What a goal
the
too.
thing.
What a goal he scored.
As Bernardo's one of my favorite players, the most underrated player. I didn't care how much credit you give him. He's so underrated.
The dribbles as well.
Because
good.
when you can
His
put
finish was just class.
Van Dijk on his ass, you're fucking
Bro,
something.
last year, I can't remember what game it was. It was a Champions League game. I remember there was a ball that like came over the top.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it just, the
That,
first touch.
that was a
just
week
pushed
night. It was a
down.
weekday catch-up game. It was Premier
Bro.
League. I remember.
Bro.
Remember that goal? Remember that volley he scored?
The volley against Villa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't even get nominated too.
Didn't get nominated.
But Foden wins Young Player of the Year.
He works in silence. Bernardo works in silence. But Haaland to come and score a hat trick, like that's what he's there to do.
Do you reckon Haaland should have got a red card for the high foot?
Fucking oath.
I saw. Hey, honestly,
If he gave a red card for the high foot,
I didn't
I
wa-
couldn't complain.
I didn't watch it, but I went on Twitter and I was like, what the fuck
I only
happened?
go because of the precedence that's been set in the game before. We got knocked out of a Champions League fucking quarterfinal for
of
some
that.
same shit. I saw Mane get sent off last season.
Yeah, against
I
City.
honestly don't think those are red card challenges, but because
No, me
that's
too.
the
Because they
precedence
don't
we've
mean
set.
it. Like it's.
But what Haaland did wasn't a red card challenge. I don't think it was. But if they gave him a red card, I couldn't have
It's
complained.
the precedence that's been set. That's the
Yeah,
only reason
that's-
why I'm saying
I've
it
seen
should have
it
been
happen
set.
before. And the Crystal Palace goal. What do you reckon?
Which one? The
We lost the Champions League like that, by the way. Loris Karius. Oh, hey Benzema.
Ah.
Ruined my legacy.
Mm.
What do you reckon, cuz? I'm gonna tell you, City gonna win the league by 1 point again from this fucking shit, cuz.
You reckon?
Nah, no,
Arsenal are the pace setters, bro. Don't worry about that.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. But he's quiet today. Wait till.
He just gave me the biggest wink, like
Hey,
yeah, bro.
I want to speak about. I want to speak about Haaland. That fucking
The last
The
one.
last goal.
the
Oh,
aggression. The aggression.
that last goal was fucking hot.
He made me believe that Pep can play a striker.
What about the second goal? The passing movement in the box.
Yeah,
five.
yeah.
Five.
That was
one-
sick.
That last one didn't look like
was
a
a
pass.
shot
It looked
from
like a
John
shot,
St-
but
yeah.
that fucking last goal.
Right. That's what he is. That's
Wow.
that's his signature. That's his
Bro, he's just his Imagine the.
He's just strong, bro. He
So
is strong.
If you watch it carefully, and the video is going to be playing right above Adam's head right now as we're
Hopefully, if
speaking.
we don't get copyrighted like last
Yeah.
week, sorry guys.
The video is going to be playing right above Adam's head, but he actually drew the right back into him. When he drew the right back into him, the right winger, who was Bernardo, was completely free.
Open.
So Gundogan had the option to play it to Bernardo or let Haaland do
to
his
him.
thing.
Gundogan's so smart, bro.
But yeah, he gave it to Haaland. He threw off two defenders off his back and finished it. Like, what a goal.
Mate,
Unbelievable,
wow.
bro. That was good. That was good. Honestly, I wasn't disappointed when I found out they.
And
They-
at the
what do you call it?
same time, on the other side of the country, we had a fucking whopper of a scoreline. Biggest
Bro,
scoreline
I
in
had
Premier
to-
League history.
I had to
Is
turn
that the
off,
biggest?
bro.
I asked.
Equal.
Apparently, it's not. Yeah,
Equal with United
And
Leicester.
a couple of years ago. Yeah.
I had to turn that off, bro.
Honestly,
It gets hard to watch when
what
it
did I
gets
do?
closer.
What did I do after?
boring.
What did I do after Van Dijk scored? What did I say to you?
Before, actually, you know what? Funny story. Before Van Dijk scored, so it was like 4-0, 5-0. So he's like, I hope Van Dijk scores, so he shuts up all his haters.
I'm like, come on, Van Dijk, get it in,
Scored that play.
bro. What a goal! I was like,
Scored
what?
that play.
This guy, I'm like, this guy. Let's get to the cast. I feel good. That was a bad. That was. Because when I was telling you about newly promoted teams, they need help, bro.
They do. They need a
Because
lot
honestly,
more.
They played so
I feel
bad.
so bad for Scott Parker, bro. Wallah, I felt.
That's on Parker's management, bro.
Nah, but like, is it on Parker's
It is.
management,
You know
or is
what?
it the players just aren't realizing the seriousness of their?
Hey, but Liverpool.
'Cause it can't be that
Liverpool would have
open,
beat
man.
anyone
Come
They
on.
were on.
4-0 at
yeah.
least.
They were
'cause
on.
They were on heroin.
Harvey Elliott's goal and Arnold's goal. Contenders.
Trent's
contenders.
goal. Oh,
Contenders.
Arnold's
no,
goal
it
was
can't. It can't be
wow.
contender because there's a man we're going to speak about very soon.
ASM,
big
ASM,
drippy,
big drip.
Big
Yeah.
drip.
Who's Big Drip?
ASM.
Who's ASM?
Newcastle.
Oh, yeah.
Big Drip.
One sec. Let me finish with Liverpool. I'm so happy
Yeah.
one day. Hey, after the first goal, I was going crazy, bro.
Hey, yeah, well, bro, this guy went running after the first one.
Because I had
Second one,
Zakia, yeah?
second one, he's running. Third one, he slows down. Fourth one, he's like, all right, nah.
Seventh one, I was eating Nutella's nude.
He was.
Just turn it off, bro. It's over.
Look.
Hey, Diaz, fucking unbelievable.
Wow.
And shout out to Salah. He fucked everyone in fantasy this week.
Everyone had him captain too.
No, I didn't. I did too. So I was
Diaz
thinking, bro, you
played
dropped the
so
stinker.
well.
Because Diaz, a lot of people said to me, you're going to miss Mane. I said, listen,
You miss Mane's pressing.
I miss Mane's pressing, but bro, Diaz presses too. But what I would have loved to see from Mane, let him go for free after this season. I would have loved to see him play that 9. And Nunes, bring him in slowly, you know what I mean? That way you have that flexibility. But now we're going to attackers now.
No, but with Mane, it's a respect thing, bro. You've done so much for us. We'll let you go. So,
Oh, yeah, I know that.
I think if you're a Liverpool fan, bro, the one thing that works so well for you now is I said this a couple of weeks ago. You're a momentum team, and
Yes.
now there is just game after game after game.
Now they
I
can
think-
eat up them
I
games,
think
play them,
you're
smash
just
them in.
gonna get into that fucking zone they get into, and just
Pump teams.
Can you imagine being a Bournemouth player playing that game?
Because I actually felt bad for Mola.
Yeah, like imagine being a player and playing that game from start to finish.
I would have kicked someone.
Yeah, like
Kick someone, get sent
I
off.
got red carded.
bro, I go 2-0
I
down
don't
in
wanna
pro.
be there.
I go 2-0 down in pro clubs and I start sliding.
But Bobby, shout out to Bobby Firmino, bro. He wasn't on against United because of their press and the way they pushed him back in. But when he can play his
Got
position,
time, yeah.
So
one of
Salah
the
not
best
getting
false
involved.
nines.
Salah not getting involved. You have to talk about that. Not because
he did-
not because I want to put it on him.
no, I get it.
Yeah,
but
not because
bro,
I want to put it on him, but like,
I don't think he played the best.
Are
I
they
didn't
phasing-
need to. I
He's
don't know.
making me look like a mug. I'm saying he's gonna get golden boot.
are they phasing
He probably
him?
will watch.
Is the new style of play for Liverpool kind of
Nah.
not really considering, not
Bro,
playing
he
into
missed
his
two.
strengths?
He missed two sitters.
He missed two
Yeah.
sitters, bro. And
Bro,
Salah
there's
missed
one.
it.
He's literally 2 yards in front, and he's sent it over there.
So he's
bro.
just having a bad
Hey, bro,
form.
did you see him after the second sitter? He missed. He started laughing. He's like, "It's not my day, bro." Straight up. Even there was a game last season against Leeds when he was on the double and he was waiting for his hat trick. Bro, literally we're winning like 6-0. Bro, he could not score. I find that he's got the hat trick curse. Like he can't get the hat trick.
Yeah, but that's always been a problem in Salah's career. Like he will get a lot of chances in a game.
Yeah.
He will miss the easy one.
But he's
and
a
then
winger,
be
bro.
in
You
a
gotta-
Sterling
fucking
syndrome.
rocket. But
Sterling
he'll be in a
syndrome.
rocket.
Nah. Mane had that worse than Salah did. Trust me.
Sterling syndrome.
Salah
Yeah.
finishes, bro. Mane had that worse than
Mane
Salah,
did,
bro.
yeah.
There was that COVID part when Mane couldn't score a goal, bro. Really, what do you call it?
And I don't think they're phasing out Salah, bro. The guy's got the
Not
highest
phasing him
contract.
out, but the style of play isn't in his
Come on,
strengths
bro.
anymore.
He's just been given the biggest contract to Liverpool right now. There's no way.
I think they just gave him that so he stays.
No, I actually think Salah's become less selfish and more assisting now here. That's what he really wants to
He
do.
didn't assist though.
Oh my god. Your boy should have been red carded and you should have lost that game. So don't talk
100%,
about Salah
100%.
dropping a stinker.
100% I agree.
You know me.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
put it on. I'll put it on straight away. Like
Yeah.
if you ask me about my favorite player right now in Liverpool team, I'll tell you it's Naby Keita. You know what I mean? It's my.
Naby Keita, Curtis Jones, Adrian, your favourites.
Curtis Jones is young. Give him that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
He's
a
young,
joke,
so.
by the way. That's the three players he doesn't like in that squad.
Nah, Adrian, I can't do with Adrian, bro. Straight up. I'll watch. Anyway, I don't.
Speaking of
criticize players.
Sterling as well,
Let's talk about Chelsea, bro.
Sterling dropped a double with a red card, 2-1
Cause
against Leicester.
That team's
Listen.
ruining me in fantasy too, bro.
That team
listen,
ruined my
Thomas
transaction.
Tuchel, stop playing that formation, bro. I feel like I didn't really watch the game properly, but I feel like,
I didn't watch the
bro, I
Chelsea
feel like
game.
they get lost in between each other in that midfield.
Yeah, so do you think the red card helped them? Because
Yeah,
like you
I
said,
said it.
Sui said when they got the red card, he's like, they're going to play well because their midfield's not going to be tripping over each other now.
No, but Gallagher's not that player that can play in that role
He's
where
not
he
a
played
sitter.
in. Bro, he's just running around, bro. Gallagher's get him in the final third and he
Yeah.
can do you some magic.
Give him the ball, let
Palace, that's what he would done. You know what I mean? That's why for me, bro, like something has to change there, bro. Straight up. And Reece James played. They played pretty
They
well.
played
with red
well,
card too. I've
but-
seen the highlights. I didn't really watch the game, so
2-1, 2 Sterling goals. I trashed him the week before for
that
missing.
Sterling, that first goal was fucking
was a
nice.
deflection.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, it was a
It was a
deflection.
Give
That's
it to him,
like,
but
I'll
haram.
give it to him.
Give it to him, haram.
But fuck him.
Is that his first goal for Chelsea?
First goal for Chelsea, yeah. I was
is
trashing him.
striker.
I was trashing him last week too, and he scores a double. So
Apparently they're after Zaha. Chelsea.
they should get
Take
him.
him.
That's
They
a
need
good
him.
signing, bro.
That's a
Straight
very good
up.
sign. Bro, Zaha needs to leave Palace, man. He needs to play Champions League.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He was at United. You were saying that.
My favourite game of the week, though, hands down, was Arsenal. I love
Wow.
watching Arsenal play week in,
Okay.
week out, man.
When I seen
How
Gabriel,
you feeling?
Good.
yeah, you know what? Hey, talk, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
No,
Jump
I
I
have.
mean,
in.
take
How
out
you
talking to
feeling?
each other like we're at a coffee shop, yalla.
He's a barista.
I'm the
he
barista.
is a barista, but
You guys just can argue about your teams. I'm just.
Ah, you can't hear us from up there.
I'm done, bro.
Nah, they played well and just yeah,
listen.
sort of not speechless, but I wasn't expecting this start, and now I'm
First
starting.
question: did you watch it?
Yeah, of course I
Okay.
did.
No,
Of course I
just-
did.
That was a late game too. It was a
Of course I
2:30
did.
kickoff.
Of course I did.
I watched it as well.
I slept and I woke up.
I watched
That's what I've been
to 1-0, then I just crashed it.
doing.
That's a hack that I can never
I'll-
figure out how to do. Sleeping and waking up for a game.
Nah, I
I
gotta
slept
power
through
through.
that.
I gotta power through.
Yeah, I got a Red Bull.
You want to know the sad thing? I powered through the Liverpool United game.
I slept straight after the footy, and then
Oh, you crashed early.
yeah,
yeah, that's good, that's
crashed early.
Oh yeah, so you woke up nice and early, 2:30 in the morning.
I think but
Yeah.
went back to bed then the cafe. Anyway, long story short, Odegaard is just
That's
what
why
a
I fucking-
master.
I
What a
love him.
masterclass. Watching that game live. I don't know. I think Arsenal's got that now.
They can't lose.
How did Jesus play? I didn't watch the game.
Well, he was
Nah, he
quiet.
played well.
I don't think we attacked the best.
But these are the type of games that Arsenal used to lose.
Correct,
Yeah.
and that's what I was going to say. I think Arteta's now got us. I don't think we weren't level-headed, but now we can react to situations. Like perfect example when we pretty much gave Mitrovic that goal.
They had their crowd.
By the way, Mitrovic is fucking coming out and talking shit and saying, "Oh, the goals that Arsenal scored were soft." Shut the fuck up, cunt.
You scored the softest.
That was a fucking soft goal, cunt. Like fuck you,
Fulham were never gonna score unless that happened. Straight up.
I'm not a big fan of Mitrovic anymore.
Mate,
to be honest, watching him week in week. Yeah,
just what he said the last couple of days. But
Honestly, I like him.
I don't.
I find him like that old school striker.
Shithouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shithouse.
that old school striker. That will fucking score a goal.
He'll just hound and hound.
goals this season, sticking to that.
I'll say
You
the
still
same
reckon
thing.
10 goals?
Still 10
He's
goals.
on 4.
What's he? He's on
Bro,
four.
I didn't realize how fucking big he is.
He's a big boy,
bro.
yeah.
bro.
He looks heavy. He looks
like a
heavy.
footy player.
Speaking of big boys as well, just quietly on the side, Newcastle's new striker is 6'5".
Azak.
Yeah.
He's a gun,
Wow.
bro.
I rated him.
6'5".
I rated him before the Euros, bro.
Azak is a gun,
That's what, bro. He played so good for
Arsenal were
Sweden in
meant
the
to get him.
Euros.
You know that?
Oh, were they?
Yeah, but I think Jesus is way better for Arsenal.
Yeah.
He just fits in, but 6'5" as a striker, like
He's
that
a
is.
lightning tuber.
He's quick too. Yeah.
He can shoot a ball, bro.
Bro, when your legs are that long, you can
I'm
generate
not rating
power.
him. I'm not rating him straight away. Like I gotta.
But just off physicality, like what you see,
he's, he
it's
looks good.
scary. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
Like 6'5", he's got those long legs. He can generate a lot of
Newcastle-
power.
How tall is Haaland?
6'2", 6'3".
Okay, so he's taller than
He's
Haaland.
taller than probably the tallest striker in the Premier League, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
he probably.
Peter Crouch styles.
Nunez. What's
Yeah.
Nunez? 6'2".
6'2", yeah.
Yeah, same as
6'2"
Haaland.
is big as well.
It's a
like,
big fucking
s-
body,
but
bro.
Now 6'5", and he's got
Because
long
when I watch
head.
Nunez play, I'm like, every time Arnold, that Community Shield game,
Mm.
when he came on and Arnold started flicking the ball to him, I'm like, this guy's gonna score 100 goals this
Yeah.
year because he's so tall.
But going back to Arsenal, so I mean they've undefeated this year, man. Like, do you think
good
they'll
stuff.
keep it going?
They're gonna have to lose at some
They'll
point.
lose,
I think
yeah.
everyone's.
You know what I
quite
really
open to
like? Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're
Arteta
right.
came out during the week and he said something about Smith Rowe, and it really resonated with me. And they said, "Why isn't he playing?" And they said he's just got to win his way back into the
That's
team.
right,
So
bro.
there's
Can't change a winning team.
there's competitiveness, which
That's the Arteta way.
I love.
You gotta
I
earn your-
love.
bro.
I
Still very
love.
young.
I think Arteta gets that narrative from Pep. He spent a
From
long time
Pep,
under
yeah.
Pep. You got to earn your spot.
There was
in that
heaps of
team.
memes about they were putting,
Bolt.
Yeah, making him into Pep. Like, man, like working under someone like Pep, just working and watching him work will teach you a lot.
You being a Man City fan, can you see him bringing Man City sort of style and the way they sort of run themselves into
I've seen it
Arsenal?
already.
I think he's got his own style of football, but the way he
The
manages
backbone-
the
the
way
backbone
the way he manages the players is probably very Pep
Pep
like.
is
Nah,
very
the
influential,
backbone, bro. The
because
backbone is Pep
Yeah.
all day.
I'll tell you this now. Someone else worked on the Pep's our manager. So Pep is very influential, and there's no doubt he was Pep's number 2. It just wasn't.
Yeah, he was always
working
with him.
for
He's around
Pep,
him
you
a
know
lot.
what I mean? So he's gonna do his own things, and that's obviously just down to personality. But
Yeah,
the
but do you
football that
s-
you're
yeah, you
playing
see-
is Pep football to
There
a
you
certain
go.
degree.
Yeah, and his man. I think he's like I said, his man management, the way he manages the players themselves as men and as you know,
Yeah,
as human
well, to
beings.
what I was saying that last week. That's
Yeah.
what I got out of the doco. Like he's very,
Yeah,
he loves the players. He wants to make sure he's that manager that understands them individually and knows how they roll and what's their strengths and what their weaknesses
I used to
are.
be Arteta out because I just thought like the guy didn't know what he was doing.
Nah, but
He
he was
looked
building a team.
Nah, at the start, not even about like
Just him in general.
Not even about chance. Just his like. I just found
His
him
demeanor.
You know that. Yeah.
very
like,
casual, very not like.
I
No,
found
I
him.
thought it wasn't
nonchalant.
casual. I thought it was just an angry sort of.
Nah, I just found him like he just looks lost, bro.
Do you reckon he was
because
just one of
under-
those players that just understood football but couldn't really manage?
Yeah, I don't know,
football?
but
That's my fraud of the week. That's what I think about my fraud of the
Oh,
week,
one
and we'll
sec,
get to
hold
him
it.
when
Save
we get there. Fuck him.
Yeah.
nah, but
We've got a sacking incoming, by the way. There's going to be a manager
that is my-
sackings.
yeah,
That
and
is my
I
fraud of the
agree.
week.
Yeah,
He's
there's-
on the wall, but I agree.
Not just him, but there's a few
Gerrard,
managers.
yeah?
There's
Wait for it, bro.
I didn't say I just said Gerrard.
there's a few there's a few managers in the crosshairs. I think that guy's one of them. I think Bournemouth's coach is going to come under some big fire now.
I like
Nah, he'd be
Forrester's
alright.
coach, bro. I like him.
Who?
Bro,
Nottingham?
my favourite moment of this week is Richarlison getting kicked.
Oh, when he was juggling.
Loved it,
Hey, we
yeah.
should do that. Hey, favorite moments of the week.
I
Fuck,
loved
it's gonna
it.
be a 2-hour podcast, bro.
We're already running
Because
pretty.
that's showboating, yeah. Like he's sitting.
Bro,
there.
Richard-
Neymar did
Hey.
that once against PSG. So it was when he was playing for Barcelona, and Thiago Silva cleaned him,
yeah.
cleaned him, and on the floor was like to him, "Fucking don't do that, not against us."
And they're teammates at international level.
Yeah,
So you can't sort of showboat like it's.
Nah, but
You
he's not
can.
fucking. he's
you
been a-
shouldn't. You
he's been a
shouldn't.
fuck-
It's very disrespectful.
He's been a
very,
fuck
very.
with-
But it's the moment he did it. Like if
But
it's
that's
new
what Charlotte
law-
But then what about his
Cuz-
fucking assist for that last
Cuz-
goal outside of the
Yeah,
foot?
that's shit defending. No, it was good ball. Shit
Great
defending,
ball.
but They,
Yeah.
they just left him,
They
bro.
just let it go. Yeah.
But that's why they signed him, bro. Do you think they signed him because he's gonna be like he's gonna score him goal?
Just
Bro,
to
they
close
literally
out
signed
games.
him to just fucking bring that
What about Dean?
annoying mentality.
He's an annoying player. He
That's
gets
what I
under your
mean.
skin and he'll get people red
I,
carded.
I just want to quickly shout out to Richarlison.
Yeah.
Him and Carragher shook hands. In that I love that, bro.
Even Ronaldo and Carragher didn't shake hands.
Yeah, Ronnie was just like, fuck yeah.
Dean
Fuck
Henderson.
Ronaldo for that,
Dean
bro.
Henderson's
My boy Carragher, I'm with Carragher all the way, cuz.
Dean Henderson's penalty save as well was a pretty good.
That was
save.
nice.
That was a very good save. And then he tipped his cap to
See
the
his
fucking-
cap? See that guy on Snapchat saying, yeah, that.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, who's this guy with a cap, man?
Oh, bro.
Any man
I
with this
noticed that as
dream-
well. They used to always wear hats back in the
Yeah,
day.
even when I was
keepers.
young, when I was growing up as well, it was very normal for keepers to wear hats because
Yeah.
obviously it's a Sunday afternoon game.
And
I guess the cap is big drip now.
Yeah,
And he was criticizing him before he saved it.
It's like,
No,
oh no,
but
he's not a bozo, man.
Yeah, he's the
I think it's
funniest
good.
bloke.
I think it's good for a keeper.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Shout out! I'm gonna put his. I actually want everyone to follow this guy. I'm gonna put his thing in on the
JB.
video. He's honestly one of the. You have after the Liverpool game, bro. He made me so happy, bro.
Bro, watching him react.
And he's a United supporter
watching
too.
him react to football games,
Kills me.
I love it. I
Oh.
love it. We're gonna put a clip of it somewhere.
we'll put
yeah,
it there.
we're gonna. I'm gonna
You
ask
gotta
him
save
for,
it before he gets
I'm
rid of
gonna
it.
ask him for a clip. Honestly,
We'll get something going.
But is anything like you guys want to talk about?
Saint Maximin, bro. We can't miss
Ah.
Saint Maximin, bro.
We can't. What a goal! Right above Adam's head, you'll see it right now.
a goal,
boys.
yeah.
Wait, let's stop and admire.
It's right there.
Big drippy.
Bang.
Can you check the seconds? It's very hard to edit this.
What a goal!
Big drippy.
What a goal!
Listen, I think I tagged Iyad, didn't it? There was a British pundit talking about Saint Maximin, like, nah, he doesn't really have the finish to him. He doesn't, like, criticizing him. I'm like, bro, where were you when Grealish? Like, when we started talking about Grealish, I like Grealish, you know what I mean? But the English tax is crazy,
It's
bro.
not English tax, bro. They're pro-English. That's all it is. And anything.
That's it.
they
But not
will
Scouse,
huh?
not Scousers.
Yeah,
They don't give the Scousers the same
Scousers
love.
aren't English, that's why.
Yeah, they don't give them the same
We're not
love.
from England, we're a different breed, brother.
Yeah, from 2170.
So bad. They're just pro-pom and it fucking gets on my
Bro, it kills me, bro. The way he was talking about Saint Maximin, I thought he was talking about Anthony. Like, he hasn't proved
Bro,
himself.
if Grealish scored that goal, they'd still be showing replays of it on Sky
that
Sports.
was a beautiful goal,
On
bro.
Sky
90th
Sports.
minute too. 90th minute
Yeah,
volley. He
Bro,
injured himself after it too.
I reckon that goes down goal of the season. It'll be
One of them.
it'll be the nomination.
One of them.
It'll be the nomination.
Even
for it.
Neves' goal was nice.
It was okay. Yeah.
Nice goal.
That's a trademark now.
What
Trademark.
there was a bit of drama, a bit of VAR drama. I think.
Newcastle scored and I think it was a foul.
And then Wolves scored a second goal, and then it got
disallowed, yeah.
scratched. Yeah, I don't know. It was a lot.
It was a bit of a thing. I watched the most boringest game of my life instead of
Villa.
the Villa game, bro.
Bro, Aston
Villa
Villa,
game
Aston
fucking
Villa,
killed my soul.
Aston Villa are looking very relegation worthy.
Alright, listen, talking about Aston Villa, let's get into fraud of the week.
I love that fucking.
That
That's
little-
hectic. I love that.
How good is that thing, eh?
I love it.
Listen,
Fraud of the week. We're gonna start with. We'll work from the. We'll start from. We'll start from
start
the
with
right.
me?
Yeah, we'll start from the right.
bro,
Work
my
now.
fraud. Hey, we went the other way. My fraud of the week. I know we didn't talk about it, but it's breaking news. Paul Pogba's brother.
Yeah, that's
Now-
crazy.
Now listen,
Wow.
I've heard some fucking weird shit before. That's right up there, bro.
That in that account, that Instagram account is so fucking like.
From the witchery, voodoo,
Yeah.
to Mbappe curse, to Pogba fixing games,
Yeah.
to the giving.
Let's
his
see what
next-
happens.
Did you
Let's
just
see
say,
what happens this week.
Didn't he apparently try to put a voodoo on Mbappe? Is that?
That's
is
what
that-
I'm telling you. What they
Yeah,
said.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
and
what
they
his brother's
they
saying.
go that Pogba's giving the, people insights to the game for match fixing and the French Federation. It's just a whole lot of fucking shit.
And Pogba's come out and said that his brother wants 15 million off him to stop talking.
yeah,
Yeah, I've
literally
seen
an
that.
extortion.
Pay the money,
You
bro.
want my opinion?
Nah.
Nah, I
If
don't
you're not
know.
guilty, don't pay it, bro.
You want
But
my?
if you're guilty, you pay that.
No, listen. You never pay a scammer ever. That's never the right thing. to
But when it's your own brother, when it's your own
روح
brother,
بلد البحر,
Go
bro.
home and you two-foot him in front of your mother.
Yeah, that's right. My opinion, I think his brother's held hostage, because I can't think of any other reason why he would
Oh,
turn
it's
on
just a
him.
dog.
oh, his brother's just a dog.
Yeah.
But they're very close, bro.
Maybe something happened, man.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway,
That's strange,
my-
but this week is going to be very, very
Interesting
interesting.
week.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to come out of that.
I don't know. It's
I'm watching
fucking
that
weird,
closely.
bro. But
my,
yeah,
my fraud of the week was just the Brisbane Broncos, to be honest. Fraud.
they really, the Adam Reynolds thing really got to you.
No, they just buckled, mate. Everyone was talking him up, and I can't stand Broncos fans. When
They're big clubs. So I
when the
get what you're
Broncos are going well, everyone's on their knees for the Broncos, and it burns me. I don't like
saying.
it.
The media is, yeah. Because they're the
Mate,
biggest club, bro.
Broncos, this Gordon Taylor starts talking.
I think
apparently
Gordon Tallis needs to shut the fuck up, bro. Straight up.
Kevin Walters turns into a fucking great coach. Suck fucking shit. And I hope they have bigger drama next year as well when fucking Reece Walsh is there. Because
I hope Payne Haas leaves, bro.
yeah, Payne Haas
They don't
doesn't look like
respect.
he wants to
You know
be
what? They
there.
don't respect Payne Haas, bro. Like, put respect on that bloke. He's an absolute gun, bro. He gets him out of so much trouble. and they're like, oh,
A lot of people say he doesn't. He doesn't.
So-
A lot
Do
of
you rate
people.
Payne Haas?
I love Payne.
Bro,
Let me
Yeah,
put,
but a
let
lot of
me
people
put-
say he just.
He's not worth $1 million. Like, no fault.
But he's just
I
there
get
for the
that.
stats and there for the meters, and he doesn't show up for
every
big
tackle,
games.
every like kick when the other team kicks and it's in.
He's the first one
fucking
there, yeah.
Every chase down, he's fucking there. So respect Payne Haas, or else we're gonna get out of the system.
That's my
Broncos.
fraud of the week.
perspective, Adam's fraud of the week's always NRL based. Like you
Yeah.
just seem to hate that sport.
No, it's not. I don't hate it. It's just a lot more fraud in it.
very-
You have an agenda, sir.
I do have
You
an
have
there's
an
a lot of
agenda.
fraud in
He's
it.
very passionate about NRL.
Yeah.
No, but there's a lot of fraud in it. Like,
I've lost a lot of my passion for NRL. It's sad.
I can't wait to kill the last bit of
I'll,
it.
I'll change up my fraud of the week next week.
Takes what's
There
your
you
fraud of the
go.
week, bro?
Inside scoop.
My fraud of the week is the biggest fraud. He came from, what was it? The Rangers. Good old Stevie G.
won the league with the Rangers.
Stevie G, fraud of the week, mate. You thought it was easy to manage in the PL. You're worse than Ole. You're the fraud of the week. Get out of
You're
here.
a fucking fraud.
Get out of
Here we
here.
go.
He let it slip. He
He's
let
getting
it.
sacked. Look,
Yeah.
that squad.
Will he get
Villa
sacked?
has-
Will he get sacked?
His head's on the chopping
Brother,
board.
he's playing worse than Dean Smith.
Bro, the last manager that was there got sacked for less. I'll tell you
Nah,
that
but
much.
bro, I watched them play, bro. I don't like. I'm not protecting Gerrard.
He's
yeah?
got the players, bro.
He does have the players.
No,
They
but
had the
listen.
backing, the money.
But
They
listen,
had everything.
I'm not protecting Gerrard at all, yeah. But I've watched 3 Villa games this year and I've vomited.
Yeah.
Like simple shit, like the defender passing to the team, like literally letting like an easy pass. Oh yeah, straight to the thing. That's not coaching, bro. That's like fucking. What are you doing, bro? Are you dumb?
Yeah, but if
No,
you
no,
let-
but then the attacking thing.
application comes from up above you,
Above, yeah.
right? If you're not getting those things
No,
right,
because if you're passing the ball to the striker, that Skamaka had like 3 passes given him to him yesterday.
yeah, but okay. If you're the coach, take him off.
Yeah, that's
Correct.
what I mean. But they can't because they lost the defender.
They're
and
probably not
wings.
intense in training during the week. He's not setting that
Nah, and
precedent.
Coutinho's done, bro.
Flopped, yeah.
Yeah, he flopped, but I don't think anyone expected much from him. But his first couple games, yeah, but
So Centrelink, you're gonna get a call from Steven Gerrard in the near future.
Job
course.
Job seeker vibes, baby. Job
Course.
seeker.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, course.
Yeah, of course.
I love Stevie G. We love you, brother.
No, we don't.
Nah, we don't.
Yeah, we don't.
I love Stevie G, bro.
Hey,
I'm
I
loving every moment of this.
His last game against United was my favourite.
I'd love to see Rooney in the Prem, bro.
His last game
He's
against.
smart. He wouldn't come that early, bro. Huh?
He's not dumb. He's not a dumb cunt.
Rooney?
He's smart. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Nah,
That's what I'm saying.
Rooney doesn't have much up there, bro.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. He's honest. He's not the smartest tool in the shed.
He doesn't have much up there.
He's a
Hasn't
bit
he
of.
cheated on his wife like 15 times?
With-
but
with
if
old
you-
women.
Bro, if you watch his doco, his message is just like, we have to get through this, and even though it hurts me, like I just understand that.
I like the
we had some
250K a week. Yeah.
What about the drama that she had with Jamie Vardy's wife as well?
I love Rudy and money.
even though he sleeps around with 65-year-old women, I still love
Bro,
him.
he's
for-
hooking up with 18-year-old prosies.
Has them fucking Rangers in they're a bit weird, bro.
Weirdo.
You got
The Rangers are
Scholes
dying.
eating toes. Let's not forget about that, my brother.
Oh,
Little-
he's
Ryan
daughters.
Giggs is
Hey, you know what? I think I don't remember that. But
yeah, all right.
our memory banks just go.
My fraud of the week is Scuderia Ferrari.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
'cause
You know
they-
what? His fraud of the week was going to be Foden until he assisted Haaland.
Yeah, it was going to be Foden until Haaland got his head onto that cross. Now it's Scuderia Ferrari because
Finally passed.
they're doing Leclerc and Sainz so dirty. Like they are ruining Leclerc.
I'm new to this, but I heard what happened and it's fucking shit.
They're
Look
ruining Leclerc's
Like,
like
say, tell him the backstory if you
look
don't
after
know.
my boy, bro.
Do you know what's going on there? Yeah.
yeah.
Look after my boy, bro. Shit go.
Like he should be challenged. He should have a win. He should have be challenging Max for
What's
a Grand
stopping
for a
him?
title. Ferrari strategists are stopping him. Like it's so simple. They have the car. We spoke about it at the beginning. They have the means.
That pit stop was fucking.
Not even the pit stops. Like
The way they're racing
the way they're racing, they try to make him undercut, like
Yeah.
to get some places.
They're not. They're racing with there's no balls about
They're
what they're
bitching.
doing. Yeah.
And
They're like, but
bro,
it's the
on the
car,
weekend, Leclerc literally said, "What tires are these?" He turned around to his engineer. He was like, "What are these
That's
tires?
a fucking bad there, bro.
What are these tires? Oh, sorry, we put the wrong tires on. It's the Formula One, bro.
No.
It's not fucking
You're
go
Ferrari.
karting.
Yeah,
You're Ferrari.
Yeah,
You
you're
are the-
Ferrari.
no,
You're
Cuz when I
Ferrari.
take my Navarro in and Talib tires, they don't come in with 245s and go, brother, you're sorry, brother. They get the shit wrong.
And they're on $8 there. I'm joking. I know they are. We love you, Tyre boys.
You can't
Shut me up. Shut me
I've
up.
got mates who
Shut
works
me
at
up.
tyre shops.
Shut
Every
me
tyre
up.
shop,
Shut me
Hey,
up.
true story.
every tyre shop I've been to, they've got some
Hey,
import. That's
True,
here on.
true story.
Stay
I'm
with
not
us.
gonna name drop, but I had a mate who worked in a tire shop
What did it earn?
from
$9.50?
from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. Do you want to know how much money he got? $50.
Say,
for
cuz,
the
I'm
whole
not
shift.
lying.
I swear to God, I wish I was joking
Hey,
with you.
tyre shops,
Even now,
tyre shops
recently?
kill
This
it,
was
bro.
a year ago.
They do.
Wow.
Big money,
$50
bro.
for a whole
Huge
day.
dollars.
Bro,
Yeah.
tyre shops are good money.
But
If you get it going.
Yes, Ferrari have ruined Charles's chances of potentially. I reckon he could have won the
You reckon he
championship.
should leave or he went next?
Nah.
Where's he gonna go? All right, you're not winning
No
a
one,
title.
no one pays like Ferrari does.
No, that's, when you get a Ferrari contract, that's red penny night, bro.
That is.
Yeah.
You've
And
made
you
it.
get a Ferrari too on top of it. As if you
Yeah, they give you a Ferrari as well.
Oh, I
like-
love
Yeah, obviously, they'll give
I
you
love the car he
15
drives around
Ferraris,
in.
bro.
See, I don't like the McLaren how they gave him a McLaren. I'd rather get in that station wagon Ferrari they gave him. I fucking love that.
Sell the McLaren and buy it.
The team was so dirty, but
But yeah, so fraud of the week, Scuderi Ferrari. Last week was Foden. Maybe next week will be Foden again. Who knows?
And let's see what the next one is.
Sue, you got the questions with you this
don't
week,
forget the tips as well. For the tipping comp, don't forget.
Who's
Don't forget-
winning? By the
Rusty,
way,
bro.
I
Rusty is
want to
killing
bring
it.
something up. In Fantasy Premier League, I'm number 3 in Australia.
What?
Yeah, bro.
What?
I'm number 3 in Australia in Fantasy Premier League.
Fuck, I must
Wow.
get pay rise.
It's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Who's the player that's getting you up there?
Haaland? I captained him last week.
Wow.
yeah,
Oh,
dog.
when he got a
Yeah, when he
hat-trick.
got the hat trick, I captained him, and when he had a double, I captained him.
I've been refusing to captain Haaland. I'm regretting it every
Yeah,
week.
bro.
You're being what do you
Yeah.
call it?
Anyway, 3rd in Australia, boys. Keep an eye on that. I'll keep
Fuck
his
yeah.
updated.
Let's get to the questions. I'm gonna make this quick because we're cracking on time. Is Casemiro the best CDM in the Premier League?
Rodri.
I'll let you answer. No, one sec. I'll let him answer it.
But he hasn't kicked the ball. Too
Okay.
early to go.
Say I like that. See what I fucking love talk. Okay.
Rodri's not a
Yeah.
CDM.
Oh,
Hey,
I
he's a
agree.
rock.
All
I
right.
agree.
Start bench Sil. Was it start? Yeah. Start
Yeah.
bench Sil. Fabinho, Rodri, and Casemiro.
Sell Rodri and sell Fabinho and Casemiro and keep Rodri.
No. Listen.
No, I'm selling them both.
You need a bench. When he gets sick,
Rodri.
when he gets off, what are you gonna
Foden.
do?
Keep
Lose
him
to
on.
Chelsea in the
Foden.
Champions League final because you never played a CDM. Yeah, that's right.
Hey, don't do that. He's getting nightmares.
Who's the best CDM in the world? In the world.
Right now?
I'm a Liverpool
yeah.
supporter.
Right now?
I love Rodri, bro.
Yeah, Rodri.
But
Yeah?
I think if
Across all the leagues, Rodri. For
You know
sure.
what it is? The different types of CDMs, but like Casemiro is more that
He
old
just wants
school
to kill you.
destroyer,
Yeah. He just
like
wants to
will
kill
just
you.
kick people. Whereas Rodri's got a good plan of killing, breaking up play, and progressing the ball.
Fabinho does as well.
And tracking back Rodri, because he's not the quickest player, he needs to make movements before.
Smart moves as
before
well.
the-
And he does.
Yeah,
And he
whereas
does, yeah.
Fabinho's just very intelligent in the way he covers space and
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
class.
holds around that space.
And
so-
he's more physical
So
than
make sure
Rodri.
you read their names if you ask.
Oh
them
yeah, that was
questions as well.
that was Abdul Kenj.
Did I do ask a question this week or did he
Nah,
let me
he
down?
didn't.
He
He
let me
didn't.
down.
Do you guys think that big 6 APL teams will always be at the top with the amount of money going around? That's from Ali.
No. I mean,
Didn't we touch on this last week
yeah,
as well?
like the 6 will probably change eventually, but
football comes in waves, bro. And I
It
kind of
does,
stick
yeah,
like
that's right.
that.
That's
So
right.
I think
is it about the money though, or is it just about?
I think it just comes in waves, bro. Football, like you're gonna have your time at the top, you're gonna fall off, and then someone else is gonna come
Yeah,
in.
like look at
And
United.
the same
Isn't it
thing will happen with
Newcastle
the
that's
top
got
six.
billionaire owners?
Yeah, that's very new. So give it 7-8 years. Like
But
they could be-
before the billionaire owners, Newcastle were a legit club, you know.
Yeah, they actually have history,
Yeah,
bro.
they're a
Alan
legit
Shearer as
club
well.
and all of
Alan
that.
Shearer,
So,
they had, you know, they
Big
had
history,
good success.
big fan base too.
Oh, bro, the best fan base. The
Yeah.
if
Geordies
you
are
said
passionate.
10 years ago that
The Saudis are buying you.
no, what's happened in the Premier League has happened. Like most of the people would have laughed at you, but football comes and goes in
Of
waves,
course, bro.
man.
It's very, very like even United.
Even it's like any sport, it comes and
sport.
goes in waves. Like
That's right.
there was a point when the Dogs are the best, and now you're going through a period. They'll come back. It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
I got a good question from Tabsy, your boy. If
You
you were
asked that
to,
last question.
if you were to pick a team to go for in the Premier League right now, that's not top 6, who would it be?
No one.
Oh, that's a good fucking
no,
question.
That's a very good question.
Answer the question.
Nah, you got to answer it. I know you're very Man United. You got to pick
relax,
a team.
cuz, relax. Drop
All right,
your
let's say
shoulders,
Man United doesn't exist tomorrow, and you have
So
to pick a
you
team.
can't pick Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea, Liverpool, United, City.
Let's say Super League started. Premier League is its own thing now.
I wouldn't watch it.
No, give me an answer. We're going out of time, cuz. Give me an answer.
We're gonna be here for a while.
Alright,
All right, so you go first, bro.
Leeds.
Yeah, I knew that.
I don't know. That last.
Bro,
anyway.
Ellen Road's a
Ellen
fucking
Road,
vibe.
bro.
Yeah, Ellen Road's a vibe.
That's a fucking good question.
Probably Newcastle or Leicester, to be honest. Leicester, I don't mind Leicester. I like Vardy vibes.
Yeah.
He come out re-signed with them, didn't he?
Yeah.
TK, you have to
Let's-
give an answer, cuz straight out. Then upset me. You're not saying a big 6, so who cares? It's not really a threat to you. And you can't never gonna say Leeds.
Who do you enjoy watching after United that's not in the top 6, mate?
You know what? I'll just say Southampton because I love Gineppo. Gineppo gets me so happy, bro.
Does he?
Gineppo makes me so happy. He's not the best footballer, but he just makes me so happy.
That's it.
It's
There's
just
a
like
bit of
it's just like watching one of the boys.
I'm buying him. I'm buying him. Is it Juniper jersey next week? Southampton.
Bro, I just know, it just makes me happy.
I'd probably be a West Ham fan.
Yeah.
I like their
Hammers.
song. I'm forever blowing
Hey,
bubbles.
you want to know something? West Ham on a Monday night here, so I think is that Sunday? No, Monday morning for us here.
Sunday,
Sunday night
whatever. Yeah.
is a hard game to win, bro. Straight out.
Always.
The crowd, just listen to that crowd and you understand.
Yeah.
I'm forever blowing bubbles.
Big vibes.
They're
They're-
back,
yeah,
What
they're-
a song.
I
Yeah.
can't wait, man. It's gonna be a big week as well. Don't forget your tips, everyone, because we got some crazy games this week.
Big week of sport coming up.
So this
We got
weekend-
UFC this Sunday, yeah?
We've got
Bam
Bam
Bam.
Bam.
we've got Bam
Shout out to
Bam.
Bam Bam, brother. You're gonna win this week.
I want to have a UFC. Let's talk UFC next week.
Yeah, we'll do
Oh,
that.
we will,
We're
yeah.
gonna cover it anyway.
So
like
Sunday
we
it's a
do.
5 a.m. card, but the main
Hey.
card starts at 5 a.m. because it's in France.
Powering
Runs.
through, baby.
Robert Whittaker is
Bonnie.
fighting. Robert Whittaker versus Vittori. That no one's talking about that. That's a
No one
fucking good
really,
fight.
yeah.
I don't think so. I don't rate Vittori, bro.
I'll rate
Vittori's a
but
mug.
Whittaker fighting is always a good time.
Yeah,
I love Whittaker.
I think
love
just
Whittaker.
I'm just saying.
Born
Hey,
and
I just
bred
want
Sydney,
Whittaker. I just
Southwest,
want
mate.
Whittaker to knock him
Knock
out.
him the fuck out.
Yeah, knock him out. Knock him out.
Him and Bam Bam. I want 2 knockouts.
Hey,
So-
what do you reckon of Bam Bam? Quick prediction.
I already gave you my prediction on that clip.
Remember, like, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're all going the same.
Fuck yeah.
He's gonna fucking.
It's just starch him or something.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not very hopeful. If he lose, I'm
I
preparing myself for him to lose because like Cyril Gane is just another level.
that's
But you
when
never
Bam
be.
Bam-
You wouldn't be
Are-
surprised if he knocks him the fuck
I'm
out.
not
out of
writing him
nowhere.
Are
off.
we
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
ride
not-
the Bam Bam vibes, or do you want like some objective? Like,
Bro, I want
visual
Bam Bam to
insight?
knock
Bam
out
Bam vibes.
Okay, there
Ngannou.
we go.
Oh,
I want Bam Bam to knock out Ngannou and then knock out John Jones and twerk on John Jones
Yeah.
when he knocks him out.
I don't think
After
he
that
would ever
happens-
knock out John
After that
Jones.
happens, Dana White has to come down here, cousin. Just hang out.
Hang out with us.
Yeah,
Straight
well,
up.
he has
come
to.
come
Hang out
to the
with Sydney
couch.
with
Hey, speak to the Dana White. If Bam Bam becomes the heavyweight champ and knocks out John Jones, you're going to be on the couch.
Yeah,
Who does
brother.
he have more of a chance knocking out? Bam Bam knocking out John Jones or
I think
Ngannou?
Ngannou.
He's got more of a chance to knock out Ngannou.
JJ's fight IQ is way
Yeah.
way too
Now-
advanced.
Not the JJ that we know.
Whereas, no,
the
no,
JJ
no,
that we
Him
know.
on
I think
him on
Ngannou.
coke or-
No.
Why, bro, why
just-
does everyone bring that up like
I
it gives you an
know.
advantage?
Nah.
It doesn't give you an advantage.
With JJ, what's it
I
called?
hate people that talk
Fucking
shit about
love you,
John
brother.
Jones.
Ngannou will
Everyone
get
does
into the
steroids
scrap.
in sport. Shut the fuck up, and everyone has parties.
I love
And
John
everyone...
Jones.
I'm
love
not going to
John
say that one.
I know.
Another
Let's-
thing that he done.
cut it.
Yeah,
no,
bro,
let's go.
yeah.
No,
Like-
Ngannou and Bam Bam, like I feel like Ngannou will be willing to get into the scrap with Bam Bam.
And then he'll
whereas
cop something.
and-
he might cop something, whereas I think JJ is not dumb enough to put himself in that
JJ
position.
will time everything.
Take
well.
it, yeah.
JJ will
Can't
take
hang
him
back.
down and submit him in the first minute.
Correct.
Let's
yeah.
be honest.
Even if
Yeah,
he wants
yeah,
to do
yeah.
that, I just don't think
Yeah.
JJ would put himself in that
Position.
environment.
He's got a huge fighting IQ.
Derek
Correct.
Lewis tried to do it with Bam Bam.
Correct,
He
yeah.
said, you know what? You want to bang? Let's bang.
And he got banged the fuck
Yeah,
out.
I was thinking Ngannou would do that. Like, if you want to
You-
bang, let's bang it
I
out.
think that's what Cyril Gane's gonna do too.
Nah, Cyril Gane's way smarter.
Ngannou's too
Bro,
technical.
Cyril Gane is
Nah,
the
he's not
best.
gonna bang. He won't bang with him.
Cyril Gane.
He's too technical. He's way
Yeah.
too technical.
That's why when
He should win with his eyes closed, bro. To be honest.
it's Cyril Gane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Personally, I think
You'd
That's
be
when the
scared.
pressure comes, bro.
But he will be scared.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah,
The
he
power,
will be-
of course, yeah.
He'll be very
Anytime
wary.
you get into
It's
that
the same
fucking
thing as
octagon,
when he
you get
fought
into it.
Ngannou.
Yeah, I guess so. He probably was very scared of Ngannou's knockout power.
Yeah, like I think anyone would be scared of Ngannou's power.
Yeah, literally,
to the
just a
face,
hammer
mate.
fist. That's
That's
all.
fucked up, bro.
But
I never want
That's
to
a
That ain't get paid enough.
scariest-
That ain't get paid enough. Allah.
that is the scariest sort of sight. Ngannou just leaping on you and hammering you to the face.
who was it
Fuck
that
that.
cop? Was it Stipe? No.
Can't remember. Someone was knocked
So
out and they
there was
copped one at the end.
Jarzinho. Jarzinho got. Remember when he knocked out Jarzinho?
Oh!
First 30 seconds of the fight, he threw stupid.
Jazina decided to hang in the pocket and play with Ngannou's fire. And then
Yeah.
Ngannou was like, little boy, sit down. Let me tell you what I'm about. Oh my God. The guy crumbled. He was just like on the fence.
He was, yeah.
Hey, what about when he?
bro,
What about
honestly, I have no more
speaking of-
energy, bro. Wallah,
Speaking of Jarzinho, what about when he split over his face open as well?
Bro, I love the UFC.
UFC is fucking
we're
the
animals,
best.
bro.
It's the best. The best.
Um,
The best.
But yeah,
Anyway.
good luck, Ty. We fucking love you, man.
Go,
Whole of
baby.
Sydney's behind you, brother. You fucking got this, bro. Let's
Let's
go.
do it.
Number 1 ranked heavyweight in the world
I'll
is
do a
coming.
shoey. I'll do a
Round
shoey.
2 knockout.
Can I do a shoey?
Bang.
Listen,
I'll
hey,
do a shoey with Bavaria, obviously. I'll do
Yeah.
a shoey live
Halal
here.
shoey?
I'll do a shoey live here if Bam Bam knocks him out.
I'll do a shoey with a Heineken if Bam Bam knocks him out.
There
You
you
know, if my
go.
mum comes outside and says they drink on the floor, we're all getting murdered.
There you go.
Be a bigger knockout than whatever.
I'll record it in my own time and
That's
send it
it,
to you.
Wrap it up. Thank you.
See ya.
It's going off.